All right.
That's for him. I'll turn it on the mics and.
So, guys, I'm very sad because I waited until a little later to go live to catch them being quiet, which involved them thinking we were live for like close to a minute before I went live, and the mics weren't even on.
Didn't happen.
So it was...
And then we were live.
He turned the mics off, and then said, "Hey, I'm gonna tell stream that I actually got you once."
Oh, you know what?
Oh, Alex.
You know what? I'm just gonna mute the mics before we start from now on,
Just so it's out of the
and
way.
then I'll just unmute them a few moments later.
Well, sounds like someone is abusing their power.
Thank you for telling us. Yeah. We'll just continue making noise
No,
until
but
you
I can
mute
just
them.
cut in the silent part.
Yeah, but we can go until 6:10.
Right, but even if we start, no matter what noise you're making, they won't be able to hear anything.
Yeah.
And then they'll see us, so I have a very easy cut. And then I'll just try to cut relatively close to when I turn the volume on. Easy cut every time.
He doesn't care about you guys.
Relatively
clearly.
close. I remember when we had standards.
I will repeat this again, Isaac. It's pretty Machiavellian.
Also,
Andre
we're
Drizzy has followed while we were gone.
we're 4 minutes late because of him.
Yeah.
What's up, Drizzy?
It was a
Welcome
group
to the
effort, but,
family.
No, it was literally all him. He
Also,
didn't do the mics,
Luna
and he
subscribed
started
for
late.
9 months.
Yeah, I just.
Okay,
said,
I'm
wow.
gonna do the notes quick if we're good for that.
Yeah. Take
Okay.
it away.
Well, welcome to Adventure Corp. We are a D&D primarily channel. We stream D&D every Wednesday from Mountain Center from 6 to 10 p.m. That's what we love to do. That's our main thing. We do long-form D&D. So if you want to come check that out, check us out. We're on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, all that stuff. It's in our link tree. Thank you. Welcome for being here. We also stream on Mondays from 6 to 10 Mountain Standard Time. Me and Alex, occasionally some other people. We do gaming stuff and D&D reviews and character builds, and we just recently reviewed the new Unearthed Arcana for D&D 1. If you want to come see that, same thing, Mountain Standard Time, 6 to 10 p.m. Thank you and welcome for coming. We also do another segment called Adventure Talks, which is a once-a-month segment. It's actually coming up this Friday, November 4th, from 6 to 7 p.m. or 7 to 8
7
p.m.
to 8. Update your calendars.
Typically, it's me and Isaac, and we have a guest from other channels. The one we have coming on is a guy named Simero from another D&D channel who does lots of other cool things. And we just talk about D&D and the things that are going on in the universe and things we like and things we, change, whatever. Just cool stuff like that. If you want to come see that, come check it out. It's only an hour. Welcome. Thanks for coming, and we appreciate you.
Yeah.
I'm Daniel. This is Alex. Runa's
La, la, la.
to the farthest right, and then Isaac is across from
It's
us.
your first time here? Welcome. Okay, let's hop into the recap. So, on the large scale, the party has made their way to deal with the city of Echo, a fallen city from the ancient magic order, the old Arcanum. Barian being a member of the new Arcanum, and once owned by Epilon, a archmagus at the time. You guys made your way at the start of last session to a magic item shop you had found in the fallen city, and forced your way past the locked door out front, and eventually managed to pillage the magic items from within through clever use of shape-changing magic, darkness teleportation, along with eventually just brute
The
force.
heroic sacrifice of a small dragon.
Yeah, no.
That's
To get in, I had to sacrifice my familiar to flip
It's alright.
the open
That
side.
never has repercussions. Familiars never get angry if you send them into certain death.
No, they don't.
They then found themselves split up. Lorelei being questioned by a statue, giving an improper answer, it would seem,
How are they
as the
supposed to know?
party soon found themselves in a mad dash away from a horde of these statues. Some of you carrying Arvina's apprentices, like baseballs, you guys spilled into
Me.
4th Street after gathering back together and into the waiting arms of a Death Knight and his undead companions, who were killed by Ballo, the a wizard currently on the plane, a
Archwizard.
lich.
Do you know that scene in Looney Tunes where the guy? What's his
Sure.
fucking name? The
Martian
not
pig.
okay. It's a
What color?
What is he?
he's brown. He's like a hedgehoggy thing, big.
Oh, the big one? Huge
not
guy?
not
Jim?
huge guy.
Tasmanian Devil?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was trying to think of. It's a place name.
Hedgehog.
It's a place name. He's a hedgehog.
No, he's not.
No, he's not. He's a Tasmanian Devil.
He's not a hedgehog.
He's furry and
It's
like.
closer to a mongoose. Like,
All right, someone put a side to the side of him and so I
somebody
can
clip
realize
that.
they have
Yeah,
similar body
the
structure.
hedgehog one.
Doing it right
you know,
now.
the
Any-
Tasmanian Devil.
Anyway, Where he grabs Bugs Bunny and turns him into a ball and like bounces him like a basketball and then slam dunks him into a tree. That's what Runa did, or Yaikzal did to the.
You know what? I'm not even mad about the journey we had to take to get to there. It was worth it.
Cool. So I searched up Tasmanian Devil Looney Tunes, clicked school, and it took me to Norquest. Norquest is where he goes.
Strange.
Valid.
So anyways, you guys found the Death Knight and his companions killed by Ballo and sent back against their master Epilon long ago. You ended that battle after a bloody fight that saw you guys slaying the skeleton warrior and one of the wizards who has haunted your guys' journey since midway through, who had seen this battle and came to the aid of your undead opponents. Their leader, under the confusion, escaping along with the copycat wizard. And we return to you guys still panting, many of you still bleeding from the unquenchable wounds one of the weapons of your opponents caused on you that refused to close.
Are all the undead ones dead?
Yes.
Okay, because the one guy teleported and grabbed the confused one and flew away.
Flew to the confused one and teleported away.
Okay. Can
Yes,
we
Runa?
look at the loot we got?
Yeah? Runa, what were you saying?
I looked at Tasmanian Devil
Yeah.
compared to a hedgehog, and then also Tasmanian Devil compared to a Tasmanian Devil. He looks nothing like a Tasmanian Devil, and he looks more like a hedgehog.
Makes sense. Looney Tunes for
Look,
you.
if I remembered he looked like a Tasmanian devil, I would have said Tasmanian Devil, because that's his fucking name.
Like, it has pictures of him next to it, and they look
They're like
literally
black.
They're black with white, and he's brown.
What's that one that looks like a werewolf,
Oh, the vampire.
but is actually a coyote?
Wile E. Coyote.
Yeah, that one.
Wow. Wow.
Okay, the loot we got.
So, looking over most of the armor on the leather-bound one, completely destroyed. His blade, however, is still there. A wicked curved piece with notches running down for the blood to run along the blade.
Can I,
Don't mind if I...
The Death Knight has his longsword there, along with a shield and his armor, all in perfect condition. The armor on the soldier is also in good condition, along with his spear.
All right.
Can you put this all in like a text chat?
It's in Discord already. And
Is it already there?
I think it's in our winnings.
I put something in there last session.
Which
I don't think it was loot, though.
Okay, and was there anything from the wizard we killed?
The wizard does not really have anything very interesting on him.
Okay. Not the undead wizard. The
Oh, that wizard. Yes. If someone could make me an investigation check to look
I can
him
do
over.
that.
He's a little harder to search as he is not rotting.
19.
29.
29. Okay, you start rifling through the pockets on the fallen wizard and looking through. The 29, he has he has 2 rings on that look valuable. One of which you noticed by accident when you felt it on his finger, although it is not visible there. And then he also has a wand
Okay.
of some kind on him,
Okay.
as well as 3 potions.
I grabbed the potions and the wands and the rings.
Okay.
Let's go back to this mansion and hole up and try to rest for a bit.
What if there's more stuff there?
I don't know, but we definitely know that there's stuff behind us, and we definitely know that there's at least those guys ahead of us.
Alright.
Okay, as you guys look, the mansion spread up before you, the gothic kind of style
Did you
to
put
it,
it
a lot
in?
of arches. No, I have not put it in yet.
So I need to put it in the bag.
The bag. Yeah, you'll
Well, and
have
I'm
to give
gonna
me a
identify
minute.
it for all of us. Let's get it.
Yeah, if you guys want to take a long rest and you want to cast...
Yeah, that's
I want it.
I can't level up though, right?
No. And sorry, I meant a short rest. Are you guys taking a long rest?
Well,
or a
we'd
short
like
rest?
to take a long rest.
Okay, well, first you're going to need to find somewhere, unless you guys just
What
want
time
to
is
do
it?
But I was thinking the mansion.
Yes, you're going to have to pick a spot in the mansion, which I have yet to describe. The time, it is getting towards later afternoon. So you're not terribly far off from when you would want to go to bed.
I mean, I could summon us a temple.
You
Yeah.
could do that, yeah.
If anyone actually wants to sleep in it this time.
Okay.
Is there going to be enough space somewhere around for it?
Yeah, she can make 100 by 100 feet.
Right, but there's buildings everywhere, and the street is not 100
It
feet
could be
wide.
malleable, I think.
Try it.
It also can go up. It doesn't have to be.
Can I make it multiple stories?
You can make it multiple stories up to the limit of height, which I believe is also 120 feet.
Yeah, so you could easily make it 6 or 7 stories. You could make a tower. I
feel like that sends the wrong message. What if I made a hammer
Sure.
out of building?
Yeah. Do it.
Are we gonna do it?
Sure. Unless we want to explore the mansion first.
I want to get rid of this bleeding wound.
I think we should rest.
She's like... She's like
yeah,
trying
you
to
guys would
hold
still
it.
be taking 6 damage every 6 seconds, by the way.
Yeah, let's rest.
How do we stop this?
I don't know, but it hurts!
Can I try and, like,
Well, we have to look.
apply pressure or something to try and...
Applying pressure seems to have no effect on it whatsoever.
Well,
Okay, let's get a thing. And heal did nothing to it.
Nope.
Okay, I'll try to look and inspect it. If it's a magical wound.
Yeah, go ahead. You could make me a medicine check.
Can I try to monk my way out of it?
No.
Because if it's a status effect, I can.
5. Well, it's only frightened or charmed.
7.
7,
I
looking it
mean-
over, the wound itself looks like normal enough, but the blood is not even trying to clot.
Okay.
Like, it is unslowed to
Okay.
this point. At this point, you guys have, anybody who's bleeding has taken around 20 damage.
20.
Okay, I'm going to blow a slot and cast Identify on the knife that caused the wound.
Okay. As you pick it up, lights up in your hand. This is a magical dagger. It has no bonus to hit, but it, if it accepts you, it is a legendary item, will cause bleeding in any opponent slashed by it, and you will heal for the same amount. It's the 6 damage, as you've seen, and it is a curse that is put upon the person. So they need some way to stop the curse in order to deal with it.
Okay. This is
Also, dying works as well.
okay.
Someone kill me.
This is a curse. I think we might have to remove a curse or.
Hey, can't do that today.
We're dead.
Yeah, we die.
Like, literally, we're.
So you guys have taken
Who's currently
12
bleeding?
damage.
Me. Another 12?
Yeah.
Sorry, who's currently bleeding?
Me.
So Yaikzal, Drae, Lorelei. Anyone else? Barion's not.
Dre's also bleeding.
So okay, so
So it's
those
just
three.
us 3? Unless Kana's bleeding?
Kanan never got slashed by it.
Oh yeah, I stopped it.
Did Lorelei?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Got thrown at you.
Well. Adios.
Do I know anything about curses? If there's anything that I could do using the knife, maybe I could break the knife. Maybe I could do something with like.
Make me an Arcana check.
Okay. Game time.
12 and an 18.
That's gonna be 30. Hold
You
on.
have advantage for some reason?
Huh?
You have advantage?
Or sorry, not advantage. Either way, it'll still be. Let me reroll.
What if we go home?
We can't teleport here. Where's my dice? Okay.
6.
Okay. That is a 22.
22?
23.
23. The dagger is sentient. Probably your best other option besides if if you have some way to, unless you have some way to revive Lorelei, kill her, revive her before the rest of you die, and have her use revival magic on the rest of you, your best method would be to try to bargain with the dagger, which is currently ownerless. If someone was the owner of the dagger, they could also stop it.
All right.
Drae, how do you feel about another shitty dagger?
Hey, what's one more?
I'll throw it to him.
You
Sup?
catch the dagger. Are you focusing on it? What are you doing?
Sup?
There's no reply.
How do I?
Trying to attune to it.
I like keep wrapping it, and then it just bleeds through, and she's like, "Fucking god."
Sure.
How many hit points do you guys have left?
I have about 100.
I have 92.
2?
Lorelei's a bunch.
We're dead in the next 5 minutes.
Okay.
If we don't figure anything out.
What are you doing with the dagger?
I'm trying to focus on it, I guess.
Okay. You focus on the dagger. Holding it, you close your eyes, begin to meditate a bit, and eventually, after a few moments, while you guys continue to bleed, take another 18 damage. You hear a voice cut through. I'm not so easy to wield.
I don't want to wield you, I want to bargain with you.
An interesting notion. No one's ever tried to bargain with me before.
Well, I'd prefer not to die.
Ah, I see. You're bleeding. I can staunch your blood.
For what?
I seem to have lost my wielder. I will need another.
I'll find you one.
A good start. I don't want just any wielder.
Right in the center.
Alright.
Walking path.
A powerful wielder.
Okay.
Did you get the cash? I did not have time.
Yeah, I know so many powerful people. It's easy.
Just off. Yeah.
Actually, all three of them are playing Node.
I'll get it tomorrow when I have time.
Very well. If you can find me a wielder I am satisfied with,
I'm not avoiding it.
the wounds will close permanently. Until then, a stopgap. They will cease to bleed. Are we at agreement?
Fine.
As you guys watch the blood start to clot, your wound's still bleeding, but not the profuse outpouring of blood that it was moments before. You guys can bandage them and they will begin to clot. You guys are all at 20 off of your maximum hit points.
So hey, like,
So 20 down, or like... what do
So
you mean?
you can heal up to your maximum minus 20. Your new maximum for the time being is whatever your old maximum was minus 20.
okay, so here there's a max HP modifier. You can do that then.
Furious clicking.
Alright. Hey, by the way, I mean, if I'm gonna find you a wielder, I should be able to sell you, which means I need to know what you do.
I did cast Identify.
I am capable of transferring vitality of one's enemies to themselves.
Sounds
The
cool.
more people cut by me, the more I can take. My wounds are difficult to close, as you have found.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, I'll wield you.
Very well. You
That's
must
done.
first prove you are worthy.
I mean, I'm pretty worthy.
My test is the same as it has always been. To seal our pact with one another,
No, I don't like pacts.
you must use me to slay the one you love most.
I drop it.
Ting, 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 ting. As the dagger hits the ground, and clatters against it. You guys feel a brief like spurt of blood out of the wounds.
All right, I'm
Slows.
sorry. I'm sorry. I pick him back up. I'll think about it.
I have had many wielders.
Really?
You seem to lack the spine.
Let me grab it. Grab it from him. What do you mean, loved one?
You wouldn't hear any of this. It would be in his
Would
head.
Drae tell
Have you
anyone?
been parroting this to the group?
Sure.
Yeah. What do you mean, loved one? Because I got multiple.
Whichever one you love most.
It'll be Big Red.
It's a hard, like,
I don't know.
I got a
Baby.
whole.
I can feel it.
Who is it?
Someone new.
Do it,
Child,
Yaikzal.
perhaps.
Do it, Yaikzal. Take me. We all know the truth. Ah! Yaikzal, why? You left me so! Do you think it fell for me?
Does anyone have a loved one they don't love?
Barion's going to message into Lorelei's ear. Do you have a resurrection spell?
Curses are weird.
No. Do you have a resurrection spell?
Yes.
Okay.
But
What?
curses sometimes don't work that way. Because they usually have ways of stopping you of working around them.
I don't know. We'll find out.
Yeah, I'd rather not find out after we've killed somebody we love.
No, I've already died like twice now. I got at least 7 more.
It's not how it works.
Drae,
We don't...
Yeah.
they're gonna die if we don't do something.
No, we're not
Bleeding
bleeding.
has stopped.
Oh, you stopped bleeding.
Yeah.
He bargained with the blade. You guys are all no longer bleeding. However, your maximum hit
We're
points
still
are reduced
cursed.
by 20.
The blade just changed what
The
the
blade
curse is.
has the wounds will not heal, but they no longer bleed.
Okay. In Lorelei's head. That's fine. Okay, then we can just prepare that remove curse, and we'll do that tomorrow.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. Well, let's get that tower going.
I'm gonna put it in like my belt or something, so it doesn't make us bleed. Well,
Okay.
Yeah,
doesn't
so
it doesn't
you're-
like being dropped.
Yaikzal, you're not gonna panic and then do something rash that leads you with
It wants my kid.
a bait. Yeah, well, I mean, last time you were scared.
I went through a year of that shit. It is not going away because this fucking sword needs it.
Hey, what's one more pack? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but I went through too much to get that kid into this world.
Yaikzal, it's not that I don't believe you. It's just that you haven't always acted rationally in the past.
And
you know, last time you got a baby because you were scared, right?
the baby's from a pact.
Yeah.
I just think
The guy that gave me the pact won't be happy that I got rid of the reason.
I'm just saying, what's another pack? You know, you got arbitrary, you got that dragon sword. You might as well add a demon dagger that thirsts on the blood of your enemies.
I think one of us should get married, no reason.
Well, you know,
I really love you.
like I'm working on it. Okay, why do you have to bring that up now? This feels really irrelevant.
Weird. I would have. Gold's the deck.
Baron's gonna like sneak over to Lorelei. Can you make that thing? We're awfully exposed.
Okay, I offer a spell slot to the city
Okay.
to cast.
What spell slot are you offering?
Just out first.
Okay. And how long does the spell take to cast?
Right? Would I? Oh, cast it. Fucking. It takes like an hour to cast this thing. Jesus. Okay, I have to give it like a 5th level, right?
A 5th level spell slot is good for 10 minutes, so you need 6 5th level spell slots or above.
10 minutes? 10 spell slots.
Or you would need a 9th level spell slot for the day.
Oh. Well, maybe we don't have the thing then.
Okay, mansion it is.
All right,
Alright.
that's fine.
I'll go first.
As you push open the doors, you would see a very large, almost like ballroom that you're stepping into, but it's like a big, Yeah, ballroom's a good description of it. There are many statues that ring the side of it. The ceiling is vaulted. It's at least 2 stories high, and also covered with paintings and statues of angels that seem to kind of flit about it. They don't actually move, but they're created in
Little did we
flying
know we're
postures.
walking into Weeping Angel City.
And you can see that all of the ones that ring the side, most of them are armed and armored, except all of them are holding hilts at best. You can see shattered swords, spears missing their tips, maces that are just a broken piece of cement at this point, and there is dust and chunks of marble and concrete across the floor.
Yaikzal,
Yeah,
use your eyes.
I open my eyes. Detect magic.
This, like every other building, would be covered over in magic.
Okay, specifically the statues and stuff.
Statues.
Are also covered over in magic.
While she's...
Which type?
Transmutation,
Transmutation.
among other things, but that's the
Among
major
other
one.
things, but that's the major one.
Yes,
While
Alex.
Yaikzal's distracted looking at magic, I'm gonna try and pickpocket the dagger off her belt.
Making a sleight of hand. Yaikzal, make a perception check.
So they have multiple different spells
I
on them?
don't even think I need to roll perception. Like,
For it.
there's no way
If you don't
I
want
beat
to,
him.
it's up to you.
You got a +9!
You have like a plus 20.
Those odds can work out in your favor!
Natural one. Shouldn't have rolled.
Just there's like moments later.
Drae just punches her in the back of the head and takes it. She's like, that was weird. Anyways.
Drae, in a second.
Yeah.
Is there any exits from this room?
Yeah, there are multiple. There is a doorway off to your guys' left that is quite close. There is 2 on the far side of the room. One of them is just a doorway, and you can see stairs behind it.
Up or down?
Up.
Let's take the doorway to the left. Closest to us.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to cross this room
Alright.
if we don't have to.
Yeah, let's find a room that seems safe.
Okay. You guys step
Hey!
over.
Hey! Hey! Goon! Don't fucking ignore me,
guy.
Goon.
Statues, huh?
You know, Goon, I'm really starting to fall in love with you. This dagger...
That would.
Looks at Yaikzal. A little help here.
What? What, Drae?
You want them to check the door.
I'll check the door.
No.
I'll go check in.
Okay, you step over.
And
The door
dissolves.
swings open easily for you, and you can see a short hallway. Immediately to your right is what looks like a kitchen.
Okay.
It carries on. There is another doorway, no door in it, and then at the end you can see a couple of steps that go down and to the left a little bit.
So-
out of sight.
The kitchen probably has too much rotten food. I don't want to be in there.
Let's check the stairs down.
I go and check.
Or so there's just a doorway through the part of the kitchen up back there?
Yeah, there's like an entryway that leads
Okay.
to the kitchen.
Just
and
peek
then
through
there's-
what's in there?
It looks like a kitchen.
Oh no, through the entryway part.
That's the entryway into the kitchen.
Okay, is there anything else in the kitchen? Or just the kitchen?
It looks like an old, disused kitchen.
Okay, down the stairs?
Glancing, that only goes down like a few steps to the left, and then it is a thin corridor that extends left and right
I'm
in what
giving.
appears to be the walls.
I'm giving the champions a break. I'm checking things.
In the walls, it looks like.
Yeah.
Oh, we found the servants' corridor, maybe. This might be a good way to get around.
Yeah, I'm sure there's nothing hiding in there.
Do you want to take a break in the kitchen?
Hey, Goon.
Yes.
You're not Goon. Stop pretending you could ever be Goon.
Oh, you like them that way?
I go down the
I've
right.
checked the last 3 fucking things!
I'm checking for them. What?
Alright, then nominate someone, Goon. It's your lucky day.
Nominate me.
She doesn't count. She's not on the list.
Yaikzal.
Nope.
Wow, I'm nominated. What am I checking?
He looks over to I lost
Zago?
his name. Zago. He looks over to Zago for support, and Zago's like, "You're on your own."
Barion's gonna start heading down the right-hand panel. He doesn't have time for this.
As you guys go to step
Careful.
onto the steps that go down, a barrier springs up
Ow.
that says,
This is what I want a goon to do.
"No guests."
I'm the owner of the house.
No, you're not.
And it just completely stops us. There's nothing.
There is like a yellow barrier that is covering over the like you can't even take a step down.
Okay, I try to cut through with my magic weapon.
No effect.
Did any of the guys that we had a key? Like keys on them or something? Like were they the...
Alright, well, I guess not this room. Where did Barian go?
I'm right here in the room with you guys.
Oh, I thought you snuck off.
Okay, so there's nothing we can go in here. Do you just want to go in the kitchen and try to make a thing in there?
Sure.
Alright.
Okay. You head over to the
Barrier goes, no one that eats.
no guests.
In the kitchen, no guests either?
The same.
This is definitely like
I
staff.
become a servant.
Okay,
Goon!
So the doorway, let's just use this hallway, and we'll just, because there's no doorways out of the kitchen.
The hallway is definitely too small for you, Arvina, all the students.
Was
all
there
the
like
champions.
the ball? There was only one way after the ballroom.
There's another door in this hallway, but it has an actual door on it.
We go check the door.
Okay.
Hey, magic person.
Sorry, what are you...
Check the door. That's what they brought them for.
Do we have to do this every time we're going to check a door, or can we just say that we're getting people, or...
At this point, we're in a room.
No, I mean, every time that we check a door, it's going to be goon, or like, I just, you know what I mean? Like, is there, like, how do we
I
want
think
to...
he was talking to you, or who are you talking to?
No, just like
No,
a random...
he's talking to
Oh,
Arvina.
goodness.
He's like, Arvina, get one of your people. Goon, do your thing. Like,
Sure.
how do we want to navigate
It's up to
this?
you guys.
Yeah, I don't mind it.
I don't care. Student, yeah, you have magic. Check.
As a student will step up and investigate the door.
Fuck up.
They are going to take 10 minutes to investigate this door.
Fucking wizards.
They look it over and like feel it, and I don't detect any traps.
Turn
on
the
it.
handle. Feel really confident, you know? You spent 10 minutes sitting down in front of the door.
It's true.
Yeah.
As they turn the handle and the door pushes open.
I poke them in the back of the head with, like, telekinetically as they do that.
As
Drae.
steam blasts out from in front of them, and they are covered over in pouring white steam. And you hear them cower back. A shriek comes out of them, and they're covering over their face. And steam starts to fill this hallway.
I cover my mouth and my
Okay.
nose. We've been through steam elementals before.
Get the fuck out! I'm gonna try and
Okay. As you're
drag...
like pushing
I'm
your way
gonna
back.
drag Goon and whoever else I can find with my other hand, and I'm leaving.
Okay, as you start rushing out, there's a bit of a pile up at the door, but everybody quickly makes their way away.
I grab her and I run.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, you pick up and pull along with you as they're still shouting. Arvina's students are very prepared to get away, like very orderly, moving. The champions a little more of a bottleneck because you're pushing them. It looks like they've drilled for this. The champions have not.
So a spell, I'm going to cast a spell.
Okay, what are you casting?
I'm casting Fizzman's Platinum Shield on myself.
Okay, I don't
Do you
remember.
have that on you permanently?
Effect.
No, not anymore.
It's
It gives me half cover all the time, and it gives me absorb elements all the time, and it gives me evasion.
Okay. Okay, as you stand there, a glowing gold barrier appears around you. The rest of you running out. A couple of people getting a little trampled in the doorway. You guys spill back into the entryway, which is the first section of that
I'm
big ballroom.
Walking to the door. That's just got opened.
Okay, as you walk towards the door, you can smell the steam coming out,
Hey.
and it has a little bit of a like sulfurous tinge to it.
Yeah, I kicked the door open.
The door is open. This is what the steam is pouring out of.
And it's just constantly pouring. It doesn't look like there's an end.
It's like filled the room you're in, so you can't at this point steam all about you, and you have limited visibility. It's very hot against your skin. With the fizz bands, it's not uncomfortably hot, as there are stone steps going down.
outside Lorelai is tending to the girl. He's gonna.
The guy, the wizard.
Yeah, the wizard. I thought it was.
He gave a girlish shriek, but is a man.
Yeah, I just
As he eventually stops.
Where is she? Where is she? How are you? Oh.
I'm all right.
Are you sure?
He is unburned, unharmed. As Barian, are you going down the steps?
I laugh
I'm just
at him.
going to step back and open up the door so that the steam could leak into the ballroom slowly.
Okay.
Make sure both doors are open.
Yeah, as it will start to leak its way in, and then near the entryway, get pulled into some vents along the wall before it can start to do any damage in filling up the ballroom.
Okay, and does it continue to just pour out constantly?
It eventually reaches a kind of equilibrium where
Okay.
there's like a bit of steam around you.
Then I'll go down.
Okay.
I laugh at him, you know. I was like, oh, you're hurt. He's like, I'm not hurt. He's like, he just scream like a girl.
Anyways.
Hey.
I pat him on the back and I walk where Barian went.
Hey, Seagoon, this is why I sent you to do that. These wizards don't know shit.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Don't fucking call me Goon.
What's your name?
Frederick.
I was coming up with their names.
Okay, then what's his name?
Taylor.
Taylor, then. Taylor.
We'll see.
Fucking answer to it again, didn't I?
Have a better name,
He's
maybe.
gonna walk over towards the door. As Baron, you make your way down through the steam, which obscures your vision lightly, and enter down into a large bath chamber. There is a nearly Olympic-sized but shallow pool that the steam is pouring off of. There are lions set like two on either sides of it that have water pouring out of their mouth, which is also steaming. There is a smaller pool over on the side, which looks deeper and does not have any steam coming off of it. And then there are kind of these like wide stone walkways all around the pool. And there is a bridge feature that makes it all the way across the steam pool and kind of flattens into a circle in the middle that has some chairs on it and some tables by the look of it.
Okay, so it's a bathhouse.
It is, some sort of bathhouse.
I'm gonna follow him.
Okay.
Yeah, you head down the stairs. It's warm for you. That's not great. You prefer the cold, but it's not enough to like harm a human. It would just
She's
be like
like-
being in a steam room.
She like took up one of her notebooks because she writes in them all the time, and she's just like fanning herself. Like, gets so warm down here, Barian.
Is this room big enough for everybody?
Yeah, everybody could fit in here along the like even if they stayed out of the water, everyone could fit in here comfortably.
I'm gonna dive into the pool that doesn't look like it has steam.
Alright, I guess we're walking in.
As you hit icy cold water,
Nice.
It looks to be about like 12 to 18 feet deep. So it's actually fairly deep, but there is like a ledge.
Hazel, be careful.
It gets skinnier, about like 4 feet in, that the one could stand on and be on the edge.
Yaikzal!
She's swimming. She's having the time of
That
her
could have
life.
been acid!
It wasn't.
I'll call for everybody to come down here.
Okay, people making their way in, the wizard's getting a little damp, and people getting it under their armor and such. You just open
It's
now.
steamy in here, but it's better than nothing.
The steam will start to equalize now that the door is open for any length of time.
Okay.
As everybody makes their way down and are looking around, at the rather well done architecture. It's made to look like a natural cavern above them, and then with the pools cut in and the lions spewing the water.
Hey, Lorelai. Drae takes his shirt off. Right. Send Wednesday an image of me.
I'm going to
No.
snap Roscoe
Okay.
and then reappear him.
Okay. As he appears next to you and starts,
So I'm gonna hit.
sort of like pecking against you and like flapping his wings against you.
Okay, what's up? Impressions that we're talking.
Intruders. And
Into the-
worry and being unable to get to you, a barrier that he couldn't fly past.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
I'm spending the next hour resummoning my guy.
Okay, yeah, if you want to see.
I've like set out like her snacks and stuff, you know, like.
It will take 10 gold.
Okay.
I also.
I don't think you can do-
I'm gonna
Oh
spend.
no, I'm poor.
I'm gonna spend the next. I don't need a full hour, but I'm gonna spend the time identifying. So what did I get from the how does the dagger work again?
The dagger is a D4 dagger, but anybody it cuts will bleed until stopped
I didn't even
for
notice.
6 damage around, and you will heal for 6 damage whenever they take that damage. It's at the start of their turn.
That could be really good for Drae. Okay, cool. And I'm gonna cast it on the cloak, the snake, the crown, all of those other ones.
Okay.
Oh, let me.
And then the armor, the sword, the spear, like all I'm identifying everything.
Okay, are you casting spells, or are you taking 10 minutes
I'm
each time?
ritually casting.
Okay.
So
Yeah, we're just
we have time.
Are we setting up in this room? Like, it's kind of damp to sleep.
It will not be comfortable to sleep in. You will be soaked by the end of it.
I take the snake, Typhoon, and I go up to Lorelei, and I'm like, "Can you revive him?"
Let me identify it first.
Didn't you already? Like,
No,
we
I
already know
haven't.
what they
I haven't
did.
had a chance to do
No,
anything
you guys
to
read
anything.
the descriptions on it.
Oh.
What if it's evil?
Okay.
Here, just give me an hour or two,
Okay.
and let me look at all these, and I'll let you know what all this stuff does.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you have to read it slowly because I'm writing everything down.
Okay.
Okay. So I'll start with the snake, and then I'll do the cloak, and
To
then I'll
start, are you guys sleeping in this damp room?
No.
we'll probably sleep in the hall, but we're down here. At least we're safe with one entrance.
So you guys are going to spend...
A short rest here at least.
Okay.
If we start to feel weird, that might not be the case. But
Okay.
Short rest.
As you guys rest in the hallway... Oh, not the hallway, sorry, in the bath. You guys will get a short rest. Barian identifying what are the 6 you're starting with.
I get 10.
It's short rest.
sorry.
It's 1 hour.
I'm taking the time that I need to do it. So to do all the items. If
Because
it's
you're having
long,
more than a short rest.
sure, whatever I need to do to get them to do all the items.
Okay. So starting with the one Runa's most interested in,
Typhoon.
this is a guardian serpent. It can be put into a door. It is intelligent, and we can be given instructions for who to let through and not let through, or what criteria to use to allow people to enter. It has excellent memory and will remember people who have come through and have not, and reinforces the door and is capable of preventing it from being open or broken down unless it is defeated by magic. It does need to be fed once every year. You are not familiar with the ingredients that they meant. Like they list off a couple of its, like it has some favorite foods
What is it?
for the thing. The only one you'd be familiar with that isn't like a prepared dish is Heart of Dragon, at least adult.
Okay.
What's a dish?
Like a
a
recipe.
meal.
Yeah, but it would be a name
boom,
of
boom,
a, like
boom.
a recipe. Or...
But these are questions like some of these like we could be like, well, I don't know, what's his face? What's his face? Oh. The guy who wants me to move to his place.
Oh,
Baron von Trapp.
No.
I have to grab it. I don't remember off the top of my head.
It starts with a C.
Food guy.
got the belly.
Cornelius.
NPCs.
Cordon.
Kurdan.
I was
I'm
so
like,
close.
we
I
could-
was the only one.
We
that
could
was
ask Kurdan if he knows of any of these ones, but for now, maybe let's wait until we get back to safety before we revive this thing.
Also, we don't know what the lady wants with it.
What lady?
Sarah.
The one we're not supposed to make obvious is.
I thought we were like having a private conversation.
Yes,
about
we having
this,
a
yeah.
I never know who's listening.
Okay.
Hey,
okay, so
what the heck? I was just there.
we know what that one
I
is.
didn't do it.
The cloak.
You can have the dagger back.
What do you mean?
You're welcome.
So sorry, the
A
cloak.
goon took it. I murdered them.
You murdered a goon?
Well, he took your dagger.
Which
Wasn't
one?
me. It was good.
Goon.
No, he's dead now.
It's Taylor.
Sorry. I thought you were dead.
Why would I be dead? Although if he
God.
gets his way, then if
Goon, shut your fucking mouth.
I'm a fucking clever one. Leader guy gets his way, I
Goon,
will be.
Goon, shut your fucking.
All right. I take it.
As you cast Identify over the cloak.
Mm-hmm.
The cloak functions like a ring of spell storing.
Oh fuck
but not exactly like it is a modified, quite modified. It can be given to an apprentice, and they can be given access to some of your spell slots, which you imbue in the cloak. You lose access to them while they're imbued in the cloak, and you may also give them access to some of the spells you're able to cast up to 5th level. But you lose the ability to cast them while they're imbued in the cloak.
That's interesting.
You may, over an hour, handling the cloak, change how many spell slots and what spells are available with it. They can also use their own spell slots to cast any of the spells up to their level. So if you know a spell they don't, and they have a slot capable of using it, they can use their own slots.
Does it only work for wizards or?
You may imbue it with a maximum number of spells equal to your intelligence modifier.
Okay. Okay, so this
Got
has
all that, Runa?
it has some potential.
I wrote down student.
I have that one in my head. Does it require attunement?
It does.
Okay, but even if I'm giving it to someone
It
else.
requires attunement by the student, not by the master.
Okay. All right. The crown.
Nothing. No magic.
Oh, so it's done. It's like we killing it. Is it like what can I deduce?
This was a fairly common form of magic, quotation marks, item is one that is possessed by a spirit of some
Sounds
kind.
pretty lame.
And this was that kind of thing. And
Wait.
All right. Well, I chug it to
Wait.
Yaikzal.
I want to wear it!
Okay, hold on, guys. It's just gold. Here, it's done. There's nothing left. No magic.
as you put on the crown, it fits kind of illy over your horns, like it's like hanging off of one horn.
It's just a cool, like, tilted thing.
It's
Yeah.
something
I'd be careful though. Remember, we still got to cut that up for Sarah.
Yeah,
for someone.
I take it off, put it in the bag.
I do the rest of the armor, the weapons. I don't know what's left. You said there was an armor, a shield, a sword, a spear.
I am keeping an eye out to see if people are listening to us.
Okay.
I'm assuming there are. I'm not
Like,
I'm not too
Because
worried.
Well.
we wouldn't say Sarah if we knew people were listening to us.
You don't always
Sure.
know.
I just say mistress. Then anytime that I'm talking about Sarah, I said mistress. And it doesn't give it away. They wouldn't know.
Okay. The shield is a +1 shield. The plate armor is a +1 plate armor.
Wait.
What?
Go. Continue.
The chainmail is +1 chainmail. The spear is a spear of returning. However, the enchantment is a little bit further upon. You can also move yourself to it, as opposed to moving it to you.
That's cool.
You can move yourself to it.
Seems pretty. It's pretty cool.
You want me to put your name on it in case?
It's not without risk, but you can.
What do you mean risk?
I put Drae's name. I write something. Put Drae's name.
You roll as per the
Armor's pretty
teleport
cool.
spell.
Okay.
There's no chance of
chainmail
you
or plate armor?
Chainmail.
of like being off target. There's just chance that it fails completely and
Also,
you
we
don't
should
move
talk
to the
about
spell
this
and you
later.
take damage.
Okay, so hold on. Lorelei has a shield that does what? The thing?
I can see better with it,
Okay,
and it
so
has my symbol on it. It's just kind of
Okay,
cool.
so-
I like.
Yeah. So the shield that you have, it's better for you than the +1. Drae doesn't use a shield.
I have a +1 shield. It's fine.
Okay.
Whatever.
Kana, do you use a shield? Could you?
Hang on. Which shield looks cooler?
Between
I have a shield.
it's +1.
Yeah. Does the shield like look unique? Does it have?
It's a sturdy, tight shield.
Sorry, but no name
I don't
next
care.
to it. There's no.
Okay. What armor does Kana wear?
Kano does not wear armor.
Is her sword
Could she?
two-handed or one?
Her sword is one-handed.
Kana,
She usually wields it two-handed.
could she wield it with a shield?
She could, but she's never been interested in that.
Hey, Kena, you want a shield?
No thanks.
Why not? It's so. Look, I do it.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm pretty cool, and I do
Mhm.
it. So
Good job.
it would be cool if you did it.
Okay. And
But that's not really how I fight.
Lorelei, what do you wear for armor?
I have this whole thing as a breast, like a normal breastplate. I do that chainmail does look interesting.
What? Well, there's +1 plate.
It's a lot of armor.
What is chain?
Chainmail, medium or heavy?
It's heavy.
Yeah, I don't really want either of them.
What's your AC with the rest?
18.
Okay, you'd have 19 with the plate.
No.
It's up to you.
No.
Okay, sure.
Sorry.
Barian.
Never mind.
Do you want your name next to anything, Darian?
The only thing that Barian. Oh, Isaac. There's also.
There was a wand.
There's a
ring.
wand, the rings,
And
the 3 potions. The cloak I would look at,
Okay, I'll put your name next
and
to
then
it.
but I want to look at this wand and the rings.
Okay.
So boom, boom, boom.
The wand is a wand of detect invisibility. It has 6 charges.
Oh,
remaining.
absolutely. I want that wand.
It once
Okay, I'll
had
put your name
12,
next
but
to
there
it.
are 6 remaining.
Okay. Am I good for that?
Alright.
Detect invisibility.
And then the rings, I guess.
1 is a nice signet ring.
That's just a ring.
Hold on to that because that might be useful for other stuff. I don't know if you
It is
Wizards do like their symbols.
It is a gold signet ring worth 120 gold.
just you never know when you might need a signet to get into something. Maybe there's a door, or I mean, it could be worth holding on to.
Maybe there's a signet party that we have to get into.
Okay.
And the one that was invisible is a ring of mind shielding.
Oh shit.
Can
I put it in the bag.
Well, hold on. What does it do?
It prevents people from forcing you to tell the truth, and prevents you from having your mind read unless you wish it to. If you die while wearing this ring, your soul is put into the ring, and you may speak telepathically with anyone who is wearing it. It also allows you to prevent unwanted telepathic
So the
communication.
ring was invisible.
Yeah, the ring, you may choose to have it visible or invisible when you're
Barian doesn't tell anything. I'm gonna roll sleight of hand to put it on and just have it be invisible.
It would have been visible after you took it off of him.
Yeah, but no one was around when I did it, so I'm sleight of hand to put it on me
Okay.
and have it be invisible.
Roll sleight of hand, and then whoever wants can roll perception with advantage. Because there would have been some initial surprise when you felt the ring invisibly, so...
I also found 5 other
23.
items and a wing.
Three.
Never
Got a
mind.
26.
So you would notice him trying to pocket something that he's
Hey.
palmed into his hand.
What you doing?
This is a ring of mind shielding.
This
And?
would be before you know it's a ring of mind shielding. This would be when you're trying to pocket it, but she's haying you.
Well, everyone. Never mind then. I would have done this at the time when I was putting it on. But
Well,
that wouldn't
you've
make sense
made
then.
the attempt and been caught.
No, but I forgot that I did the identify after. I wouldn't know what it was. I wouldn't know to steal it.
Yeah, you would have just known that it was invisible. Until you pulled it off.
This ring would be helpful for protecting me from other wizards.
You promise you won't
From
lose
me.
it?
Do you remember
I
when I
guess.
got possessed and when I got taken over?
You can wear it, but you have to promise not to lose it, because it is going in the bag at the
It
end.
will not prevent possession or...
Sure, but I'm not. They don't know.
Yeah,
I do.
You know what
You
a
wanna
ring of
lie to
mind
me?
shielding is?
I know if you're lying to me.
Do you?
Do you want to try?
you would be familiar with Ring of Mind Shielding. It is just like the primary thing nobles use to block what you're best at.
I put the ring on.
You have to. You have to promise not to lose it, because it goes in the bag at the end.
Sure. I'd like to put my name by that. You can get rid of the wand. I don't want the wand.
Okay.
I want the ring and the...
Write down the wand.
Also,
Why do you
should
want the ring?
everyone that has names like that, you can't.
Lorelai, you're a very smart woman. Why do you think I want the ring?
Because you don't trust me?
No, because I don't trust other people.
Also, to everyone, you know this bag? I'm putting your name next to things, but you can't I can't promise you get it. I'm not the one that chooses who gets what.
Hey, Goon, you
So-
want anything?
Yeah, definitely.
What?
Stop fucking calling me goon!
No, so hold on.
sorry, I guess I
one,
won't put your
one
name
thing
next
that
to
we're
anything.
clear is all of the people that we hired are paid in gold. They're not paid in anything items.
Hey, that's your choice, not mine.
Like, we were hired, us 5 by Sarah. We hired these people. We're paying them gold.
Goon, do you want anything?
I want you to stop calling me goon.
You'd rather that than a magic item?
Well, no. Do I I get a magic item if I let you keep calling me goon?
Sure.
Right, what do I get?
I don't know. What do you want?
Uh,
You want this dagger?
yeah, that thing looked fucking sick.
Here
He
you
was
go.
there when we said that it would. You have to kill a loved one.
I don't even know who my loved one is. He'll take the dagger. Oh wait, Yaikzal has the
I
dagger.
have it. You.
Yeah, you gave it back.
If Barian saw Drae trying to do that, he wouldn't like.
I also
he
have
wouldn't
it.
allow.
Yeah,
him.
yeah.
Give me a second.
It's in the bag, which is closed
Yeah,
in my
so-
hand.
Yaikzal, I need to see that dagger for a second.
Why?
I think I have a way to stop it from cursing us.
Insight.
It's the truth! It's the truth!
Insight is reasonable. Make a persuasion or deception check. Your option.
Yeah.
19.
26.
Okay.
I mean it.
I go to set up to look where we can have a long rest up in the main hall area.
Okay. If you want to
And
start.
I want to take a long rest.
He takes the dagger from you. You watch him looking at it like kind of intrigued.
Does Barian see this?
I mean, you've been pretty busy.
Yeah, you're probably identifying stuff.
Am I not conscious enough to?
Make me a perception check with disadvantage.
Are you attempting to do sleight of hand, or are you just handing it to him?
No, we're just talking.
Okay, so that's like a 10.
6 and a natural 20. So 6.
So a 13.
A 13. You notice once he's already holding the dagger and like looking it over.
Goon, drop that.
Don't listen to him, Goon.
It's cursed.
Fuck this dagger, and he drops it on the
Can
ground.
you at least hand it to me?
Do you not trust
You
me,
guys
Goon?
feel a spurt
wouldn't-
of blood.
I
called
said
me
don't
weak.
drop it! I go pick it up.
Goon, what the fuck, man?
I look
That
at Drae.
dagger's a fucking dick.
Drae, what are you doing?
Did you...
Drae, what are you doing?
Talking to Goon.
No, why are you giving him that dagger?
Because it's fun.
No, it's not. What if his? What if he?
What's he gonna do?
For example,
You're afraid of Goon?
no. But what if Goon
No
has a
offense,
friend, or what if Goon has a wife or something, and he goes and cuts their throat,
I'm not
or what if
gonna-
Goon had a curse on, or what if Goon had a fuck, what's the word I'm looking for?
No,
Oh, what
You
do they
figure
call
it
it when
out,
you
it's
like
fine.
somebody?
Crush?
What if Goon had a crush on Yaikzal and walked over and slit her throat?
Oh yeah, that's gonna happen.
I don't know.
I'm a pretty hot woman.
Yeah, that's not what I
Drae,
was...
you can't
I
fuck
So
that.
definitely
can
don't
kill
have a
you.
crush on Yaikzal. I value my life.
Good. Good.
Inside check from Lorelei across the room
Okay,
watching
yeah,
this
yeah.
interaction.
I go upstairs to find a long rest place.
21.
Wait on. He like glances towards Zago. He
Okay,
does not have a crush
so-
on Yaikzal.
Well, he's afraid to. That doesn't mean he
he
doesn't.
does not have a crush on Yaikzal and is not going to entertain the notion.
Alright. Look, I wasn't gonna let him actually do anything.
I'm not in there anymore.
Barian has marched his way.
I have the day. I'm like, sorry, stop making us bleed.
Send a message to
I
Jack.
put it back in my.
Good, I trusted you.
Dagger's an asshole.
Scheduled for Tuesday at
So am I.
5:30 or 6
You're gonna
p.m. at
drop
your
me?
office.
If I could.
Goon, come here. Not Goon. I'd say
Hey.
Taylor. I'd say Taylor.
Taylor walks over.
You can. Is he bothering you?
Yeah, the whole.
Then
that's the
stay by
theme.
me.
All right.
God. Hold this back.
Actually, there's something over there. I gotta go.
I said stay.
Wow, Goon, you really upgraded.
Fuck you. You wanna carry a bag?
No.
Good, because
I'll do
I'm
it.
carrying it.
Oh,
No.
wow, Goon, you're so strong.
Barian's gonna go to Zago.
Okay.
This isn't gonna
Hey,
save
can
you from
bring
opening
the
doors.
troops up top to set up a perimeter so we can have a set up a rest.
All right, upstairs, boys.
I get Arvina to bring her
He's
people
my
up too.
man.
All right, let's
One
go.
of my men.
As you
We'll
guys
have any
begin
fun.
heading upstairs.
You were being the dick.
So guys, Arvina and Zago
We
and
were
everybody.
having a parlay.
It's just you guys left down in the thing.
Yeah, we're having a conversation. Can we have our conversation? You were being a dick.
No, it wasn't. It was friendly banter.
Taylor, was it friendly banter?
Taylor's
Say
gone.
yes or you're a dead man.
Taylor's gone.
I wouldn't let
He's
him.
sticking by Yaikzal.
Yeah, I wouldn't
Oh,
let
okay.
him.
So then
Say
he's still.
yes.
Kind of.
See?
Except for the
Why
parts
are
where
you
he
so obsessed with this
willingly
man?
sent me to do things that could have meant my death.
That's
Other than
that's
that,
the entire mission.
playful.
Yeah, like you
That-
can't be
that
mad at
one's-
me for that.
Yeah. 3 times
Do you
in a row.
do you have some do you have a hard on going for him? Why are you so obsessed with
Ew.
him?
No,
No.
Goon, you know what this is. You know what we are.
What?
What are you saying?
What are you? I'm right
Well,
here.
if you don't understand, then you never will.
So you guys are fucking.
No. Have you never forged a bond
Are
in
you
the
alright?
heat of battle?
Listen, the banter's fun. Sure. Yeah, I wish you'd call me my name, but
We'll get there. You know, you have to earn that kind of thing.
sure.
And you don't earn that by going and being nice to someone else.
I mean, you sound like you're confessing to me a second ago, so like maybe I have earned it.
Okay, whatever you two have going on, you listen to me first.
Yeah, obviously.
You can have fun, but don't be giving him magic items that could have him killed. Please.
I didn't.
This dagger?
What was he gonna do with it?
Well, we don't know anything about his life. What do you know about him?
I know that he can't beat me in a fight.
I've seen you fight. I'm gonna let that one stand.
That means it's safe to give him anything. Because I
No!
can just punch him in the face and take it back if he decides to be dumb.
Don't
I
take.
don't like this conversation, but I have to begrudgingly agree.
Look, I didn't want this. I wanted it to be
She's like,
fun.
She's like pinching her nose, standing in between them. She's like,
As you hear Taylor, get up here.
It's not your
You
name. You
stay-
don't respond to it.
you stay by Zago with that bag.
Yeah, yeah, sure.
Go.
You just give it to me. I'll watch it.
Right. As he jogs up the stairs with the bag.
I'm gonna take another swim.
You
And
dive
it's like
back
it's
into the-
furious, you know, like getting all
It's,
the anger
it's
out.
quite cold water, like even for you. You're comfortable enough in it, but it's still chilly water if you come up.
She's been waiting for cold anything all day.
As you guys come up the steps to Barian and Arvina and Zago, who seem to be orchestrating people kind of slowly creeping across this ballroom, or are you just having them outside guarding?
Well, no, we're gonna stay by the front door, like on the one side, and try to set up a sleeping area.
Okay, so in the ballroom.
Yeah, I'd rather not go deeper into the mansion. Where the fuck is my phone? It's right there.
When I go up, I'm gonna be taking watch.
Okay.
I have no interest in a long rest.
Okay.
Well,
You should rest, though.
I'll take a short rest, but I don't need a long
You guys
rest.
already had a short rest if you guys want to spend any hit dice or anything like that.
you're also hurt. Like a lot.
Yeah,
I'm still gonna take a watch.
You can take a watch and sleep.
That at the same time,
What?
No, we have more than enough
being in
people.
character. I'll sleep, whatever. I don't care. It's not bleeding. I'll tell you when it does.
You guys will have some melatonin. And I don't.
Fuck off.
As people are kind of like reluctant to creep. One of them, eventually, one of the champions does end up like approaching one of the statues and looks very nervous as he comes up on it and gets close enough to touch it, and nothing happens. So he, at least this one's safe. As people a little more comfortably spread out, just along as like close to the door as people can be. Across the very edge of this kind of ballroom floor with the statues above and around
Read
it.
the last text message I sent you.
As if people want to rest, Yaikzal, you're taking a first watch along with some of the champions.
Yeah, I'm just like I take a short. I rest a little bit, but I'm spending most of the time watching.
Okay,
So perception.
make me a perception check.
I also don't trust the champions at all. So
Well, you need. Excuse me. 8
I'm not
hours
staying
of
up all
sleep
night.
to get a long rest.
I'm not going for a long rest.
Okay. So yeah, if you rest like 6 hours,
I'm
you
going-
won't need to make a check against exhaustion.
I'm going. Yeah.
If you make a what, sorry?
So
If you rest at least 6 hours, I won't make you make a check against exhaustion.
Okay. Well, why
Um,
wouldn't you just go for the long rest?
and still do nothing.
Okay.
Did you use hit dice?
I'm going to, yeah.
So it'll give you your hit dice back.
I have no interest. Whatever. My
Okay.
perception is 21.
21. Okay. With a 21, Daniel, roll me a stealth 4, Barry 2.
Sure.
What is this man doing?
So Barian 2, one thing I checked, Barian 2 is the same as me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Doesn't have the magic items you do though.
Oh, sorry.
That is correct.
But he will have this.
16.
Lots, over 30.
Okay. Then Yaikzal, you see Barry 2 coming back in near the end of your watch, having
Where did you go?
out.
We weren't supposed to be going out.
But I just went to look at something.
What did you look at?
The city.
You went out into the city when we're
Anyways,
all...
I need to get some
Insight
rest. I have
check.
a lot of studying to do.
Inside.
Roll me a deception check. Barry 2.
-1.
Yeah, no, real bad.
12.
16 again.
15.
I'm not talking about it. I need to rest. Heads
You
back
don't
over.
sleep.
Climbs into his bedding.
I make a mental note to tell Varian about it.
Okay.
And then,
What did you roll?
12.
Okay.
As you watch, are you going to do all of your watches right away, or are you going to split up? You'll get 2 watches out of the 10 hours. Yes.
I split them up.
Okay, so there's going to be...
There's a little bit of me pranking Zago in there, you know?
Actually, no, there'd only need to be 4 watches. So you only get 1 watch, because they only need 8 hours of rest.
I would have joined someone on their watch. I don't trust
No,
them.
you would have been on watch with people. So you took the first one along with a number of champions.
I'll
and
take
then-
one if we need.
No, sorry. You would.
Would
There would be
like-
2 watches, yeah.
I-
Because they would also need to rest.
These fuckers can't notice shit. I'm looking at them.
Okay, so I was wrong. There are going to be there's going to be 5 watches. So when you've taken the first one, which of the
I'll take
next
the last.
4? Last? Okay.
Nice
So you
man,
instruct one of them to
Smiley.
wake
Does
you
that
up
work?
at the end
Question mark?
as you head to rest throughout the rest of the evening. Okay. As you are woken up,
No worries.
feels like
Smiley.
moments
Does that
later,
work for you?
you're groggy, having
Question mark?
lost a fair bit of sleep.
Lorelai was also like.
Oh.
Would take a 2-hour watch in there. if
Which
she
watch would Lorelai like to take?
I don't know.
A
One,
diff-
after
one
Yaikzal.
that's not
Okay,
me.
then make me a perception check.
24.
Okay. You notice as you're watching, occasionally a bit of music floats from somewhere deeper in the mansion, but doesn't quite get close enough to really fill the ballroom. It just kind of comes along almost at the edge of your senses due to the distance. But it seems to, the direction at least, is from across the ballroom, but from somewhere deeper in the house.
What was that?
What was what?
I heard
Fucking-
something.
They suck ass.
Well,
You noticed
I'm
it?
over there.
I'm asleep.
I don't. I don't hear anything.
Do I still hear it?
Now and again, it like comes and goes. You know when you hear like music kind of faintly, and then your brain makes up the right. You're like struggling to differentiate if you're actually hearing music or not at times. But occasionally, it's clear enough, but very faint that you're like, no, that's definitely music.
There's music.
What is that melody?
Guess I've spent too long around the crowds.
Never get to make a joke anymore.
I'm sorry.
Well,
So, is Lorelai doing anything?
if it gets louder, she's just like a little on edge.
Okay.
Tells people to watch like the doors of where it's
Okay.
coming from.
Yeah, there's probably one other person who's like, yeah, I think I hear something.
And just, Roscoe is taking the whole watch with everybody, by the way.
Okay.
Did he actually hear something, or he's just trying to be like, oh yeah, I hear it.
Given your insight, they seem to be telling the truth.
Alright, good.
As you go back to bed, it's a little tricky to fall asleep as it kind of like plays at the edge of your consciousness and keeps you awake and thinking, but you eventually fall back to rest. As Yaikzal, as I said, you're shaking awake at the end.
Alright! Crack, time to do it again.
Make me a perception check as
Hazel,
you
you can
get up
rest.
and
Roscoe.
rub the sleep out of your eyes.
Well, also.
No.
What? Yes.
No. Look at these insects.
17 natural 20.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Roscoe rolled a natural 20.
No, I'm too tired. 12. It's not bad, but it's not good.
You start to doze off a few times and shake yourself awake and start just kind of pacing, but nothing unusual that you notice. Roscoe doesn't notice anything worth waking you over.
Nothing on that with a natural 20?
No, he would hear the music, but
Okay.
nothing worth waking you over.
Okay.
As you guys finish a long rest.
I'm awake now, totally.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and probably coffee in you fairly quickly.
I was drinking coffee all night.
As you guys all wake up, people start to
Baron,
get up and...
Oh, and I guess the other thing was the potions. We didn't talk about the potions.
if someone has herbalism, they could try to identify
You
them.
can't identify potions.
Not with magic, no. They
Okay.
are a concoction.
I give the cloak and the ring and like all the rings and the cloak to Yaikzal. Here, do with what you want with it.
All of them?
All of it.
Are you wearing the ring?
No,
thought
I
you were
took it
keeping
off.
the
I'm
ring
giving the
of
mind shielding ring, everything to her.
Okay.
Do what you want. One thing is, if you're all right with it, I'll keep the wand. This could come in useful
ahead.
while we're here.
I'll put on like a little note.
Just put.
Mind of find invisibility might be useful. If need, I will pay.
Well,
Okay, you put a little,
I owe you
little IOU
one.
in
Yeah,
the bag.
yeah.
Yeah.
well, you could even just put it in as used to explore.
Yeah, no, I'm just putting an IOU.
Okay, I'll keep. I have the wand. That's it.
Okay, you keep the wand on you as people start getting up. Arvina, I think any fire lighting should be outside. If you want food, hot, go out and start something. As a couple of the champions will go out and get a fire lit to make some
Well, yeah,
coffee and stuff.
Runa, the two things I would like the ring,
Can I
and
put your name on it?
that's the most important one. The other one would like the cloak.
Did I put your name on it already?
Maybe I don't. I'd rather have the ring than the cloak though.
Lorelai's gonna give a spell slot to the city and try and cast Remove Curse on the wound she has.
Okay. As you cast the Remove Curse spell, and you watch some like red mist seep out of it as the curse is ended on you. As the rest of you who were cut take 6 damage, your wounds immediately reopening and starting to bleed profusely.
Drae, come here. And I'm gonna do it to Drae and I'll do it to Yaikzal.
Okay.
How long does it take for the
Yeah.
spell to
An
cast?
action.
Just an action.
So who are you starting with?
Drae.
Do it to Drae because
Okay.
he's closest because he's in camp and Yaikzal's
Drae
running
will
around.
take 6 damage, and then you can cast the spell. Both of you will take 12.
Who's both?
Who?
Everybody else who's bleeding?
There's only
Just me?
3
Only three
people.
people.
Oh, then Yaikzal, you will take 12 damage.
Again? Like another 6 or another
You're
12?
at 18 total so far.
Okay.
Oh, I'm at
Morning.
18.
Drae
okay.
took 12 total.
Correct.
Yeah.
I took...
Lorelai 6, Drae 12, Yaikzal 18.
Sorry, you were running around camp like a crazy person.
I'm not crazy, I'm vigilant.
Are you doing Yaikzal next?
Oh yeah, was it worth it? Did we get it
Yeah,
back?
she's doing Yaikzal.
Okay. So Yaikzal, you will take a
Because I was
total
watching.
of 24 this morning before your healing.
No, it's 3 rounds.
Yes.
So it'll be it's 6, 12.
We all took
18.
6 immediately
Yes.
and then 3 rounds.
Oh, so
Lorelai's
then
the only one who didn't, because
Does-
Lorelai had a round of getting to them.
Does our HP fix itself or no?
You are no longer limited to only 20 hit points.
The long rest should. Oh,
no, it didn't
But
work.
you do not heal up. You still, like,
Yeah,
you don't
yeah.
get that 20 hit points
well,
back.
long rests.
Well, she didn't take a long rest anyway.
Oh, I guess the curse would.
The
Okay.
curse was there in the morning, so you are 20 plus any damage you took this morning.
So
for hit
she's
points.
down 44 hit points
Correct.
from current,
From full.
22.
from full.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which would be 2
unless she already had any damage before that left after spending hit dice.
Well, she spent all of her hit dice. So
Did
I
you
think.
get up to full with your hit dice?
Yeah, were you able to get to full with your hit dice?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
Okay.
so
How many hit dice do you have left?
Got 5.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm great. It's okay. I can heal myself later.
Alright, I'll
Alright.
keep an eye on you.
Do we want to explore this mansion, or do we want to go more into the city? I think it might be worth exploring this place so that we could have a fallback if we need it.
Yeah, there might be stuff in here.
Sure.
I like to think in the morning, like before the curse decides to fuck us over again, she's like, yeah, we're fine. It like, and she's like against the wall. She's like, fine.
Yaikzal's just like,
Fine.
today's gonna be better. Blood comes
And she's
pouring
like just
in.
sitting against the wall, like, fine, fine.
Barian is going to go up to Yaikzal.
Yeah.
And be like, can we leave people here at the base camp? Like, do we need everyone to... It's going to be quicker if we just go the group of us.
I'd rather not come back to find people dead.
I'd also rather not personally bring a bunch of people and have somebody die at every door. I think we can just
Isn't
manage
that-
that ourselves. I don't know, are you willing to pay the death tax? I'm not.
That's why we brought him.
Sure, I'm not willing to do that.
Well, I'm not willing to let
Did
you
you
die.
see that woman almost get cooked to death by steam?
Nothing happened. Also, it was a man.
Sure. Okay, great.
I like
Drae, you know what
debate.
what I'm saying.
Well,
I don't feel comfortable sending people to die.
Yeah, well, I'm not
but
comfortable
it's-
sending you to die.
Great. Good thing you're not me. But we're much more capable of
Yeah,
dealing
I'm
with,
responsible for keeping you safe, okay?
we're much more capable of dealing with this stuff than them. I feel like I'm operating a meat grinder.
We've lost, like, 2 people.
you're aware all my men have to die before all of hers do.
No.
Yeah,
Didn't you had a different thing.
Yeah, but all of mine are gonna die before hers even get the chance.
Okay, why
That's
don't
the
we do
plan.
this? Why don't we do this?
I thought you negotiated something different.
It's 2, and then 1, and then another 2, and then one of hers, and then another 2.
Yeah, so not all of them. 2 of them are gonna die before hers.
Yeah, but before all of hers die, all of mine will. Like I have to bring
Like
all mine.
if everybody gets killed to a man, she will run out of people before Arvina does. Is what she's saying.
And to the agreement, I can't let her people die more than mine.
Yes, Daniel.
Barian's gonna turn to Arvina's group and the other group, and he's gonna say, I'm looking for volunteers to help explore. Anyone who doesn't want to volunteer, doesn't want to go willingly, I don't want to come. I'm offering 100 gold straight up payment now for any volunteer, and that's for the day. It's 100 gold per person.
You see a bunch of students look over at Arvina. And if he wants to pay you extra, I won't stop him. As all the students' hands go up. As going over the champions.
Goon, put your hand up.
Okay, how many people does she have? Because I have to bring double. About.
No, you don't have to. I'm
Yeah.
doing it based off volunteers, so it's just people that want to go. You don't have to send double. The way that I'm structuring it is I'm only taking people that want to
The
go.
way our agreement's going, I have to.
Oh.
Yeah, to one of hers, I have to bring 2.
Arvina has 6 students, and all of the champions put their hand up.
Oh yeah, they all want money. But
Okay.
also, I have to bring 2 to every person she brings.
Where is that saying in which contract?
We went through the conversation of it going.
The intention of bringing the champions was people to sound for traps and help defend along the way. And Arvina, when she has been negotiated with by Yaikzal, has been reluctant to send any of her students, and has agreed to send some of them once 2 champions have died.
So we have to send 2 champions for every student. Okay, great. Everyone's a volunteer. So what we'll do is at every door, a champion will go, then a student. Champion, student, champion,
The
champion,
agreement
student.
The agreement-
was a student will go after
2 die.
2
2
die.
champions have died.
The agreement was made after one of them had already died.
Okay, so... Alright, it's champions till one dies then. And then we'll just go back and forth at that point. Does that work?
Has
No.
2 champions died?
No, one...
No, actually,
One
no,
got
only one
cut.
champion has
One.
died. Yeah, no, so take that back.
No, it's every 2. And then she sends hers, and then after they die, I send a champion again.
Okay, so currently we need to kill 2 champions before she sends someone in.
No,
You need to kill one more champion.
One more champion, then she sends her student. Until that student dies, I send another 2.
Alright, whatever. Okay, so how many of them are there?
I believe there are 14 champions remaining.
No, 2 are dead, or 1 is dead.
1 is dead, and there was 15 to start, I think.
And I'm not paying Zago.
Okay.
Because Zago's not checking doors.
It is 14 if you said we had 15.
I believe so, but I could be wrong. But
I thought we left, like, some of them at the camp up, because we left some champions there. I brought 10.
I think everybody came with you guys.
I thought we left some.
I
you guys
also,
leave?
yeah.
Oh, okay,
I
yeah,
brought,
so you'd have
I brought,
9 left then,
I brought
yeah.
10.
Okay, so
yeah,
9
you guys would have
left.
left 5.
And is
Where are the
Zago
5?
part of that?
No, Zago is not included in that
Okay,
count.
so there's 9 champions, so that's 900, and then there's 6, so that's going to be 1,500 gold.
Yeah.
Okay, I pay out the 100 to all of them that are coming.
Okay. They will take it. Cherry, one of the students, will not take any of the gold, so it'll be 1,400.
Okay.
Wow, so noble
So
of you,
Cherry-
Cherry. What a good girl.
You're not interested?
I came knowing what I was getting into. I don't
Teacher's
need to take
pet.
your coin for it.
Teacher's pet.
Okay. Are you choosing to be a part of the door group?
I will help as much as I am instructed.
That's fine. You can say you don't want the money. I want people who are willing and knowing and fully wanting to do what they're doing. I don't want to send people to their death because I told them
We
to.
were all informed before we came.
I know. You're smart enough to know what I'm doing right now.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
And also, I mean, I would feel bad. I am the last one who is going to be sent to check anything among the students, let alone the champions, so...
Okay. All right, thank you.
Came there first.
I pay the gold out, and I'm just like,
She's the most knowing.
really nothing's changed, but at least I feel better.
I would send her
Boo-hoo.
first.
and are you going to tell Barian 1 about Barian 2's
Yeah!
activities?
Barian, I put my hand on your shoulder.
Yeah.
Your
We should
your
probably get
doppelganger's
going.
being... Shut up! Your doppelganger's being weird.
What's going on?
Okay, he's not a doppelganger, he's a simulacrum. And what are you...
He went into the city last night when no one told him to.
Where did you go? He has to
I
listen to me.
went towards the calling.
What... Calling?
It's like I said before, something calling me to come in, and ever since we've gotten deeper, it's gotten stronger.
Did you find anything?
I didn't want to leave that far.
Okay.
There's nothing in the immediate
Why didn't you tell
block
anyone?
radius.
Alright,
I go where I want.
I understand. Well, you go where you want to a point. Right?
No, you go where you want, no matter the cost.
I walk away with him.
As you step sideways away from the commentary.
The guy's an idiot.
Look, I understand what you're saying. I need your help here. If you're going to leave and go to look for this calling, you need to bring me with you.
Alright. Can we go and look for it?
Can we finish here first? Or is it that pertinent?
I mean, it's the most interesting thing so far. Here is a random mansion, one of probably many in the city.
Okay.
Mine is a real direction.
Will you let us finish this mansion so that at least we have a fallback point if we need to come and hold out?
That choice is yours.
Okay. Well, will you listen to me?
Of course.
Hold on. Oh, say, I need to check on this because he has to listen to me by the spell.
Yes.
Okay. So, like, is this breaking the spell or?
No, you had no prohibition on him going to check
Okay.
things out before. You have now made a rule that he must take you with him to check out this
Okay.
calling.
All right.
And yeah,
No, doesn't mean knocked out Barian.
Okay.
Eh?
We'll I'll talk to the group and we'll go check it out after we secure the mansion.
all right.
Does that work for you?
Yes.
Okay.
Keep my eye on him.
I'm gonna go over to the group and be like, Barian 2 says that there's a calling in the city. There's something important that he's feeling. I'd like to explore it after we're done securing the mansion. Does that work for you guys?
We have to be aware it's dangerous. Nothing that calls out is a friendly,
I'm sure.
how do you do?
I think this entire city is very dangerous, and I don't think we're going to be able to go anywhere safe.
Okay, you get to convince Arvina.
Arvina,
Yes.
something in this city is calling my simulacrum. And I'm get Barian to like explain the feeling.
Strange.
It could be something of note. Is it something that you're interested in researching? I'm very curious. I've never heard of anything like this.
I would definitely like to see it.
Okay. All right.
The city does seem to be in some sort of defensive mode, at least from this position. The earlier streets less so, so I'm worried of increased danger. But I don't see why there would be something malicious calling out for a simulacrum in the city unless they had specific defenses against them.
I'm not sure.
I'm very interested.
Okay.
You will be careful, right? Because you may not think it's malicious, but it could be so malicious.
I hope it's not
So
malicious, and
malicious.
I would put the chances of it being not malicious at about 58%. So I shall take 42% caution.
Wow.
Take
So
50.
how about we go under the purview that everywhere we're going to go in this place is dangerous, and we just go everywhere cautiously.
If we have only just started taking on this mindset, I have failed grossly in impressing upon you how dangerous the city is.
I'm hopefully reinforcing a belief, Arvina.
I hope so as well.
Can we do something?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
kinda
we're gonna
bored.
explore the mansion.
Do you guys want to? So if you guys, how are you going about exploring this mansion?
Good.
Okay, I'm splitting people up into groups.
Okay.
Well,
Like,
What size groups do you want to make?
how many of us are there? There's
Yeah,
Kena,
there's
Arian.
Kena, you guys.
can I make it?
You're allowed to.
We shouldn't split the group.
We're-
That's gone well for us before.
Are we gonna spend
That's
all day
sarcasm.
on this house?
We don't. We just have to walk from place to place, send one to a door, go in.
What if there's a fight at every door?
What if there's something that happens and I'm not there or Lorelai's not there and something can't handle it and we lose 2 or 3 party members?
We're spending all day on a house. I'm-
Is time worth lives to you?
To a point.
They're all prepared
I'm
to die
talking to Laura,
anyways.
to Yaikzal.
Arvina's interjecting.
Okay, to a point.
They're all gonna die anyways.
What about your party members? How do you feel about Kena dying?
Do you guys think you'll die?
Well, if you're splitting us into groups of 2,
I don't know. I'd rather have more people around.
Well, you guys can do what you want. I want this house gone through.
Barian
Are
steps
we-
back and stops his objections.
You really started an argument and left. I'm gonna.
No,
he's not like right away. He's just
I'm
withdrawing. his
abstaining. I'm
objection.
letting you do what you're gonna do. I
I
said my piece.
don't know what to do now. Like,
You're fine. How do you want to split people?
and I'm not.
Okay.
You guys have fun.
Yaikzal, you're in control. If you
Clearly not, because no one respects what I do originally.
do you want blind followers or do you want advisors with an opinion?
I don't know.
Well,
I go in.
Okay. You go marching in.
You guys have overwhelmed her.
Just checking that it's Yaikzal overwhelmed and not
Is
right.
is it a player thing or a
I
character
don't know.
thing?
She's overwhelmed,
All right.
She
She
started
goes
off confident.
marching
and then everything went.
and you hear squirt.
Doors close.
Iago goes marching and is gonna pull it open and grab you by the cloak.
She went in and turned, ready to tackle him. So when he opened it, she's like,
Give me him. Close the door behind both of you.
no, she tackles him to the ground.
Oh,
yeah.
Ah! Get off me.
Ah, felt good. All right, let's go.
Hold up. I gotta talk to you. Let's go outside.
We are outside.
No, you're in the.
He's gonna drag you out of the mansion.
Oh, wasn't everyone outside the mansion?
No.
No,
you're
no,
in
you
the
guys slept
ballroom.
inside the mansion.
Oh, I thought we all went out for dinner.
No, a couple people went out to prepare some stuff, but yeah, no,
We go out. She's like, go in. We're going soon.
As just go in as well. As you're out there, all right. 2 things. 1, don't go marching off and getting yourself killed. All right, I brought people for that.
Yeah.
2, what the fuck has happened to you?
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do I mean?
What do you mean? What do I mean?
You have changed night and day since last I saw you. All right, you're sitting around having arguments with people. You're worrying if people are gonna die or not.
Yeah.
You used to think that people just go to sleep, which is a blissful ignorance we allowed you to have.
Yeah.
A fair bit of work.
I grew up.
You didn't just grow up. You're here making plans, ordering people around. You make sense half the time. What the fuck happened to you? Did that wizard do something to you?
No.
Show me on the doll.
No, nothing is wrong. I just, like, I got items and stuff. What do you want from me?
You got items and stuff. That's what I'm supposed to be. I leave you alone with a weird wizard and his weird
He
friends.
didn't do anything.
And you come back changed, and items and stuff is what I'm supposed to go with.
I got this! Ding ding.
Carry
It makes
on.
you smarter. Gives you more brain. I was a rock. I was nothing. I knew nothing. I got the opportunity to do something, and I took it.
Promise it's just the stupid rock.
Yes.
As he puts his pinky up towards you. Pinky swearing. Fucking better be. Alright, don't get yourself killed.
How much of that could Lorelei hear leaning against the door from the inside?
Like, the parts where Zago got a bit heated would probably be all you could hear.
Alright.
As you both return back in and,
You know I died to acid once, so I look like fuck.
I've also ritually cast Rory's
You
telepathic-
what? Ritually cast what, sorry?
Rory's telepathic bond while, and then we're coming back in, same people.
Okay. As you guys go back in and may begin searching over the mansion.
Oh. And she got me this arm.
Yeah, I knew about that part.
Really?
Yeah.
How? What?
Honestly, I thought I was gonna get it before you did, but I held on to mine.
What did you... Same arm or different?
No, I didn't lose an arm, that's my point.
I know, but like, was it this one or was it a different one?
I thought I was gonna be the first one to lose a limb. I don't know which one. You just beat me to it.
Yeah, I bet my hand, and then we just got rid of the entire arm.
Was this before or after you met the stone?
After.
Sounds like a piece of shit stone.
It's fine.
So, you guys begin to look over the mansion.
One's an idiot, always an idiot.
You will find the mansion is not very dangerous. You guys go through, there's quite a bit of this architecture that goes on. The staircase that is on the opposite side of the ballroom area sweeps up along the side of the building, goes into a great lounge room that is kind of like half sectioned off with curtains between them. There's cushions all across. Whoever lived here before probably hosted quite a few parties and quite often. As you come up, the music starts to become louder, and from around here, a doorway is open into an area where the music seems to emanate out of, and it's another sort of like dancing area where people could congregate and celebrate. A couple of tables off on the side. There's a kitchen on this floor as well. Of interest would be another set of stairs that lead further up, but when you try to enter, a barrier springs up around it, blocking it off, that says no guests. But as for the areas you can explore, are quite a few areas that would be great for guests. There's a whole wing that has bedrooms that you guys have free access to, except for a door or two where it springs up and says in use.
In use?
Indeed.
Can I try
I
to
know.
get through the barrier where it says no guests?
What are you doing to try to get through?
Well, I would like to examine the barrier,
Okay.
see if I can determine the magic.
Make me an Arcana check. Yeah.
I'm knocking.
Okay.
Room service.
5-7.
24.
24. Okay. You knock, calling out room service. Make me a perception check. As Barian, you're going to take a while to look this over.
Am I the one at the stairs going upstairs?
Yeah, so if you want to take the next 10, 20 minutes to look this
Sure.
over.
19.
19.
Is it my ears?
Yes.
Is it Fae
He
Fiends are undead?
knows that you have
It
advantage.
is.
And it's hearing.
No.
Hearing or smell.
Okay.
No, it's still 19.
You do hear a faint clopping of some sort within, like something hard is hitting stone and scraping across it briefly.
Is there a horse in there?
As Barry and you spend the next number of minutes looking this over, this is some sort of like by what you can tell from the magic, this is some sort of like modified barrier that is enchanted over the house. And there's probably some method to control it somewhere, but it would probably be controlled either from a room or an object. And you haven't seen anything like that so far after you guys have like looked around this house. But it is somebody very affluent's house at one point. Judging by the stuff, they either had magic or had ample access to it with funds, and it looks like they entertained a lot of guests.
Okay. So everywhere we've gone, we've checked. I can't find anything.
If you want to make me an investigation check, but you guys
absolutely do.
are going to be spending the day at least searching this house if you're investigating everything as a group.
3.
She resigned herself to that.
Not enough.
Total?
It'd be like 20.
20 total? Okay.
Or sorry, no, 10. 13.
13. Okay. Looking over the house for the day, you do find there is quite a bit of value left in this house that is fairly accessible. You guys find a bar on one of the levels that has 3 barrels of liquor that look like they have dwarven writing across them. Yes.
I want to take them downstairs so I can have it. Well, bring them to one of the rooms that
They're
we
like
can get
barrels,
access
barrels,
to.
like loading up.
Yeah,
But yeah, you.
but I
want
want to like I want to try them later, kind of thing.
Yeah. You have 3 barrels of fine spirits.
Why don't we just have the bar? We can just come up here and drink them.
I do like that. We could have like a little party in this dead person's house.
There are a number of changing rooms that have like cloaks and masquerade things left out that have a basic enchantment on them to keep them preserved. So there is like 4,000 gold worth of fur costumes and outfits and capes and that sorts of things. There is a sitting room that's rather quiet that has quite a number of books, and there's like 5,000 gold of rare books in there. There are tons of little gems just set in things like candelabras or sconces or stuff like that, like just kind of smattered about. There's probably a fair bit of gold worth of gems across here. There's a couple of big paintings that look rather well done. Some of them of the mansion in like full swing. You can see people dancing across. There's lights floating across that sort of ballroom. There's people with cushions that you didn't see down there who are like sitting in the corners chatting, drinks in everyone's hands. Yeah, there is one area has a tree growing in the middle that has good berries growing off of it.
God, I want to try it. Can I like get someone to check it? Like, can I use nature or something?
Make a nature check.
Old Yaikzal would have just eaten that. No. That's a 12.
12. It looks like a magical tree of some sort with good berries growing off of it.
Like, is that actually a good berry?
A good berry is a spell, yeah. It produces a berry that can be eaten.
Gives you 1 hit point and sustains you for the entire day. You don't need
Heals a
food
hit
or
point,
water.
and you do not require food for a day.
Or water. I don't think water either.
Take
But
a
it's
bag.
not meat.
Yeah, I can't. It'll taste like ash, but I like put it in like a little bin. You
Okay.
know? Also, how much can we take? Like I'm
Well,
definitely taking all the gems.
Do we need to take any of it? It's all hers. Like, what's the point in carrying all that? I feel like there's, I don't know, like, she's gonna have the city eventually anyways. Why do we need to bring it all to her?
I'm not sure this is the city.
Okay.
I'm only really interested in getting like the gems and stuff.
Okay.
of
Are
them.
you prying gems out of sockets or just taking
Yeah.
the ones left lying around? Okay. Then make me a strength check.
I no longer have a negative.
Mm-hmm. Very balanced, Yaikzal.
Can I go into my form and get advantage?
Not unless you can keep the form up for close to a
that's
day.
Okay. 12.
Okay. You managed to collect and pry out about 2,500 gold worth of
2500.
rubies, sapphires, diamonds.
2500.
2500.
Sapphire. Is there any diamond.
Uh-huh.
I would let Lorelei hold on to them in case we need them for spells.
There's 1,000 gold diamond, which is
He
like a
can
good half
write
of your thing, and then there's 200 gold diamonds. So, and then the rest is rubies and sapphires and opals and such.
Alright, so I'm not able to deduce anything about the barriers other than what I found.
You know that you need to find something that's controlling it. It's not unreasonable to guess that it would be hiding behind the barrier somewhere if it was set properly. That would risk someone getting locked out if they set things incorrectly, but that would be the kind of most natural place to keep it.
Varian,
Makes sense. Yep.
do you want me to try darknessing my way in?
Why not?
I'll try it.
Okay.
Cast darkness with my monk points.
It will succeed. You vanish and reappear on the other side, but the moment you try to move, you find yourself surrounded in a bubble that will just roll calmly down the stairs and eject you out.
I thought there was multiple areas.
Yeah. Well, you'll
I
roll
want to
down the
get
stairs
into one of the
one.
rooms.
Yeah, you can get into the kitchen that way.
Oh,
You'll
the
just
room with the guy.
Yeah.
eventually be pulled back.
Well, I can't. The guy.
Yeah, you gotta be able
I
to
can't
see
see
that
into
room,
it.
yeah.
I'm like, I get everyone around it, and I'm like, can we break this door? There's someone in here. Didn't answer to room service. There's a clopping. Definitely dangerous. Maybe dead.
Oh, what do you want to do?
Hello?
You call out.
Knock, knock, knock.
You would hear the same sort of noises that Yaikzal heard before,
Um,
but there's no voice that answers.
And I can't try to open the door?
You can grab the handle, but a barrier comes up that says occupied or in use, and you're unable to turn it.
just like come out. Please?
Oh well, let's try it. Disintegrate on the barrier.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a spell check.
Also, like, how many books could I usually get out?
14.
Like the rare books.
20.
Take 'em.
Because I want them for Sarah and stuff. But
25.
oh, we have so many people to carry stuff. How much money in books?
I believe. What did I list? Rare books. 5,000 gold worth of rare books. 25. You got a natural 20?
Well, sorry. What do you mean spell casting check?
Just intelligence. Like if you were doing dispel magic or
What?
something.
Okay. So I guess
19.
19.
Okay. As you cast it, you watch the barrier start to pull back from the spell. The words kind of start to almost drip away, like drain away like a liquid. As you watch this go back, the edges of it start to turn red as it opens. There is no more barrier before the door. The other door, the barrier is now visible even though no one's touching it, and it is this like orange reddish glow to it, with the words intruder flashing across it.
I try this door.
As you turn and swing the door open, and can see into a rematching much of the other bedrooms that you saw around you before, looking within, there is a bit of a pen on one side. You can see some hay poking out.
There's a horse. I don't know what it is. Tell me what it is.
You can't see it. The pen it's like a walled-off pen. There's like a barn-style, like turnstile door.
I
and
take
then
my
hay
sword
poking out.
and I go like this to either side of it to see if anyone's hiding. Like it's
Feeling
against the
around.
walls. Like,
Yeah, feeling along the walls.
Mhm.
If you go towards the front and look in, you would be able to see a steed within it. It is a midnight black horse
I go in and I take that horse.
with flaming hair,
I go in to the horse.
glowing red eyes.
Hey, baby.
As
Does anyone
you
need
step
apples?
in, you can see the horse eyeing you.
You.
Make me an animal handling
Oh.
check.
Okay,
Someone could guide her.
please.
I can't cast spells.
Oh. Well, you could get your... Oh. Yeah, you'd have to blow a ninth to get it for the day.
It's fine. I'll remember this. No.
What does it get?
No.
What did you roll?
Rolled a no.
I rolled a 9, so no.
Well, what's your bonus?
Not high enough.
What's your wisdom?
12.
It rears back. The hooves come flying towards you, and then you watch as it gets pulled sideways, and its hooves are forced to the ground as some sort of chain against it yanks it before it can hit you.
I can get rid of that if you like me. Please? Pretty please?
Make me a persuasion check.
It fucking understands
Wonderful.
me?
Just make me a straight persuasion check.
26.
It stomps angrily and kind of pulls, and you see it like rear up again and then comes down, and the neck kind of extends down, and you see some reins fall beside it.
Like, attached to a... Like, for me to grab? Or, like...
Seems to be a gesture of acquiescence.
What does that mean?
Agreement.
Okay. Detect magic. You said chains or something?
Yeah, it has a clip. That's like, it has a chain that clips to the halter. It is bridled, and that is what pulled it and stopped
it's nothing
it.
like
Something,
magic.
the chain seems to come out of the house, and it, along with the room, glows with magic.
I look at it.
As does the box of feed.
Varian!
Sorry, one question. We've also been searching this house all day.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're gonna spend another night, and then we'll leave in the morning.
Varian!
Yes.
Help! I want this horse.
I walk in.
Look, it's like it's part of the house. It's chained to the house. I'm like, I got into it.
Does it look like it's locked?
It's a clip on the halter.
I'm gonna walk over and try to unclip it.
Is that all it was? I would have. No, she didn't do that. She thought it was something magical. Thank you.
This Varian unclips it for you,
I pet it.
and you're petting the horse, and it snorts.
Does anyone have an apple? What do you like? Do you like meat, apples?
The lips kind of pull back, and you can see sharpened teeth.
I like you. I have meat.
As it will
Okay.
tear into the meat in your hand.
Anything else in this room?
Nothing of interest.
I'm gonna go and I'm gonna talk to Arvina. Alright. We...
Should move very carefully now that says intruder.
Okay.
This has gone from a relaxing exploration to possibly a deadly one.
Do we want to check the upstairs?
I think we should see if we can get out of here first.
Alright, fine.
I have my horse.
As you're holding the halter, pulling it along.
I bring it to Lorelei.
Hey, I'm just looking. You guys remember, we gotta put that in the bag.
I'm aware. I bring it to Lorelei. Look at the horse.
Wow.
Doesn't he look
See
evil?
The black hair, the literal flames that make up its tail and mane.
Like, if Sarah lets me have it, Big Red'll love him.
I don't know if you could hope it in Big Red.
Oh no, I mean just like as a pet.
Oh.
He doesn't like cats. Maybe he'll like a flaming horse.
Sure. Yeah.
If he doesn't die. Does he have a saddle?
Uh-huh.
I don't know how to ride. I'm not gonna try.
As you guys now stand in the hallway, Arvina is looking cautiously.
We've gained a horse. I'm so glad.
Yaikzal,
Yeah,
we should send one of yours to try the stairs again.
sure. Griffin. Go.
Next time that we stop to inspect the door, Isaac, I'm just gonna cast comprehend languages on myself with a ritual.
Okay, are you doing that now?
Yep,
I mean,
I'll
you
just-
guys have inspected all the doors.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it quickly,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna talk to the horse.
So while you're doing that, it is going to move forward. Griffin is checking out the staircase. It's going to round and look down. Make me a dexterity saving throw. That is not enough. And
Actually, I wouldn't do that because the horse can't speak. So never mind.
as you guys watch a bolt, like from an arbalist, through the side of his head.
Can I
It's one of yours
try and
next.
deflect it?
How close were you staying?
Oh, how high are these stairs? Are they more than 30 feet?
Well, you guys were like You would have gone back into the main room, so he's creeping in. How close to him are you staying? There's plenty of room to be outside of 30 feet. There's plenty of room to be inside of 30 feet.
I mean, Drae's a little, like, proactive. And
Okay. Then yes, you may try.
9.
Wow.
Okay, as you see it going towards his head in the last moment, you force, and the bolt too fast to move. Him, you can push as you move him over and up, and he takes it to the shoulder and gets thrown back across the floor and is sitting there, arm just hanging in this massive bolt protruding out of his...
Come here.
I can't move.
Oh, fuck. Drae will go up and try and pry him out of the wall.
It doesn't stick into the wall. He's like slid across the ground, and you can see, but it's a big, heavy bolt, and he like winces whenever he tries to move his shoulder at all.
Pick him up, carry him.
Are you pulling the bolt out, or
Not yet.
Okay. You pick him up. It's awkward. The bolt is
I know.
holding it up with one hand as best he can as you pull him away from the staircase. I need a dexterity saving throw because you will have to go out in front of the staircase.
We believe in you.
Yeah, it's just you, Drae.
Okay.
That is a 15.
A 15 is a failure.
The bolt buddies.
That is 22 piercing
11
damage.
piercing damage.
As one comes out, you manage to pull out of the way, but it catches you across the bicep and cuts a gouge out of your arm.
Can I reduce that again? It's been around, right?
Yeah, it's been around.
Is it a reaction to do that as
Yep.
well?
Okay.
Is
It's
an uncanny
down to
dodge a
10.
reaction?
Yeah.
Nope.
So,
Evasion isn't a reaction.
Oh, it's a dexterity. Good point.
Alright.
Oh, so.
Oh, right, yeah.
Bolt buddies.
How much damage do you take?
10.
10. Oh no. So it takes a good gouge out of your arm.
Barion's gonna take out a little mirror, look around the corner with the mirror.
Okay.
Can we fix him first?
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of people here.
As you take out this mirror and look across down the stairs, you see nothing. Drae, make me a perception check while you were over there and dealing with something else.
I'm an elf, but... Oh, 7.
You didn't think to look to see what it was.
Is the guy sitting there still in the hallway with the bolt in him?
No,
No, Drae picked him up and carried him back.
And carried him back, although he took a bolt to the arm for his troubles.
Okay, Barion's gonna blade song and step out.
Okay, make me a dexterity saving throw as
Alright.
you are looking down, and you can see the far wall, a slit, like a hole opens, and this is projected out at you.
17.
28.
Success! 18 damage becomes
9.
9.
Oh, okay, so it's not something that you can avoid.
Nope. It's half damage as you pull out of the way, a bolt also catching you in the arm.
Okay.
Not piercing through.
And when I'm standing in the hallway there, I'm waiting to see if
Can
it
I
shoots
reduce
again.
it?
Are you standing there?
Yeah, I'm gonna see if it shoots again.
Uh,
And are we in the main hallway now? Like the...
You're standing at the top of the stairs, which leads up into the, like, multiple sitting rooms that have all of the cushions spread across them on the second floor. This is, like, the first with the curtains sectioning them off.
Has it been around?
Yes. So you can reduce that.
-4.
So 5 damage.
As a second one is coming, make me a dexterity saving throw once again.
Okay, so it just keeps shooting constantly. Oh, I was going to try something. I want to cast Minor Illusion in front of me, blocking my space to see if it can still detect me.
Like, in front of you means that it'll fly through.
I'm casting it and stepping over into it, kind of thing. I'm seeing if it needs sight.
So you're casting an illusion beside you to see if it shoots at you or the illusion?
No,
Or...
so I'm basically casting the illusion, and then I'm stepping back into the square of where the illusion is. So I'm seeing if it needs sight to shoot me.
I'm just not. If there's an illusion in
He's
front of
putting
you,
a fake wall in front
A
of
fake
him.
wall in front of me.
Oh, I thought you were casting an illusion of yourself.
Oh no,
in
a
front of
minor
you.
illusion of a fake wall to see if sight blocks the thing.
Okay. And you're stepping behind the wall.
Yep.
No bolt flies, but yeah, I do need your dex save for the last one when you stayed standing in front of it.
6.
17.
Okay. That is a success. That is 24 half to 12.
Okay.
Alright, that is 19 points of health in Griffin.
Okay.
From Lorelei.
As you push healing into him, that will fully heal him. As you pull this out, the healing magic helping you pull the bolt from his shoulder clatters to the ground. Asperian, you put up the wall with your illusion magic and step out in front of your little 5-foot, crouching down to stay behind it, and no bolt flies towards you.
Alright. I figured it out.
In the reins.
Let me see if I can do anything.
Still holding the reins, yeah. Yaikzal, holding on to this horse, it deciding whether it wants to remain in your company or not. Roll me 2d6 for the horse's reaction.
Oh, fuck. Man, I don't want to lose this horse.
What is your charisma modifier? I'll also allow your wisdom if you want, because this is animal handling.
My charisma is +1. My wisdom is +3.
Okay, roll 2d6, add your wisdom.
No persuasion. 13.
For Silent Image,
Okay.
5th edition.
It stays next to you.
I'll treat you so well, I promise.
59 for Silent Image D&D.
Just you wait, buddy. Just you wait.
So what are you guys doing now that Griffin has the
Search internet
bolt
for Silent
removed and is
Image
testing his
D&D, 5th
shoulder?
edition.
Say
Magic
thank you.
bitch wasn't kidding. Pardon me. Sorry.
Say thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
How wide is this hallway?
The stairs are like close to 12 feet across.
The thing that's shooting us.
It's shooting up the stairs.
Okay. I can create a... Hold on. 1 second here.
The stairs themselves are like 30-ish feet long, and all the way to the top would be like 25 feet high.
Okay, so I'm going to cast Silent Image,
Okay.
and I'm just going to make a like a mirrored surface.
Okay.
Actually, I'm just going to make I'm going just to have it mirror the hallway behind it, like we weren't there.
Okay. And you're filling it to the base of the stairs.
I can make a 15-foot, like it can cover 15 feet.
Okay. If you want to put it at the bottom, you
No,
can.
I can move it with me.
Oh, can you?
Like I'm just gonna move it. Like think of it like one of those cameras that like
you seen
there's
Mission
like a thing in
Impossible
front of
3?
it, and it takes what's behind us if we weren't there, and just projects it on the thing. So like as we're moving forward, it's just showing the hallway like there's nobody behind
Okay.
it.
That will defeat this trap. You guys will end up back down in the large dance hall, like a doorway leading into the one with all of the busted statues in it.
Okay. Let's
It's
get out
8.
of here.
It is 8. Thank you. As you guys come to a stop next to the dance hall filled with the statues with broken weapon, we're going to take a break. So we're going to take a quick 10-15 minute break here. Then we'll be back. While we're gone, we're going to run a quick ad break. Easy way to support the show. Stick around for that, and we will see all of you very soon.
It's been a year.
I know.
Year and a
I know.
half.
It's been a little bit longer than 15 minutes at 50.
It's been at least 16.
At least 16, yeah. No, it's been 56.
Hi.
Oh, welcome back. Hello. We did stop and have a player-on-player conversation. There was some stuff that came up around like party disagreements and dealing with like people feeling cut off from the direction that they wanted to explore. So we took some time to chat and break it all down, and this is how long it took. So apologize for not letting you know, and welcome back. So, where we left off, the party had gone upstairs this mansion they were exploring, had broken their way into one of the rooms with magic. They found a
Horse.
rather fearsome steed there, midnight black with flames for a mane and sharpened teeth. And their breaking into this room seems to have tripped some sort of security measures in the mansion. Trying to step down the stairs led to a lance being bolted up the stairs and into the shoulder of one of the champions, and a number of them being bolted into the rest of you before Barian used some illusion magic to usher you all down the stairs, as it seems it needs to see you, to target you. And you guys find yourself at the base, the entryway to the ballroom with the different statues with their broken weapons spread around and above, and the exit across this expanse.
This is fine, right? There's nothing wrong here.
Yeah. We can't get out, right? Like the door's closed?
The doors are open.
I mean, just to be safe, Griffin.
Griffin? What?
I just can wait.
Tasha, go. You can blame Griffin.
You gonna do this to your fellow woman?
Yeah.
Tasha, don't pull that card. Fuck!
I'm a feminist.
As she's going to step like a foot cautiously past the threshold and look around, and as she like leans out a bit, there is a whoosh as it swings past her, and she pulls back. You guys see nothing, and she's...
What is it?
One of the statues swung for me. Luckily the sword's not still attached, otherwise I don't think I would be in one piece.
Okay, looking around. Are any swords still attached?
Most of the statues have their weapons destroyed, but some of them not completely. Some of them are just damaged.
Wait, so a statue did this, and you came running back?
It was very speedy, and the hands blew by my neck.
Okay, that's fine. Can we get it out without a statue attacking us? Like, are there statues near the door?
If you want to see if you can plan the best route across, you could go ahead and make me a wisdom or intelligence roll.
Okay. Wisdom!
You've got this.
Yeah, I'm so wise. Don't worry about me laughing while I say that.
Yeah, Yaikzal, you're definitely the
You 13.
best maze solver among us.
Yeah.
You've got this.
You know, I'm a kid.
Aren't they near the edges of the room?
And above, on the ceiling.
Yeah, you have a child. Great at planning.
Okay.
Totally planned that child.
Yeah.
Things arbitrary.
Yeah, from what you can tell, through the middle is the best way. Keeping to the right side here before you get to the middle will keep you away from that one with the broken sword. And then on the other side, it looks like their weapons are completely demolished.
Barian's going to look at Yaikzal, say, okay, that's a good plan. And he's just going to...
What if I distract them?
Blade song, gone.
Are you running?
Down the path.
Okay. You go running through the middle. Keeping
The
to
path
right.
that she told me to take.
Yeah, she's like, keep right, cut down the center. As you see the lightning fast swing of the statue, no blade attached. You cut towards the middle. A couple of the statues like turn, but do nothing because you're not close enough. You guys watch as Barian runs out the center, and you see up in the middle the statues start to kind of float along and spin as a black spot starts to open in the middle of the room. Barian.
A black spot.
Yeah.
We opened a dimension.
Okay, do I recognize it?
Maybe an Arcana check.
Maybe I can roll above a 6.
Nice.
Nice. 3.
Okay, that's a 20.
Also, while we were playing 3 hours ago, Linaush has followed. Thank you. We're just a smidge late on acknowledging that, but thank you
Welcome
very
to
much.
the family.
Hey,
Welcome.
we got it right on time.
Yeah.
20.
20. This is a familiar sort of magic, although not precisely the same. It's got familiarities to like maze or banishment to you.
Okay.
As go ahead and make me a wisdom saving throw.
I'm going to use Siphon.
Okay.
At 8th level.
8th level siphon. Okay. It's not precisely a spell. Roll me the check.
Well, what level is it?
It's not a leveled spell. This is an enchantment, so I'm not really sure how to roll. It's fairly powerful though. So
What do you need?
I need D100.
I actually need you to roll the intelligence check.
Okay, so it's higher than 8th level.
It is stronger than an 8th level magic, yeah.
Okay. Would I feel that? Or I feel that it's like 10th?
With your Arcana check, you're not certain. It's stronger than 8th. You don't know if a 9 would completely deal with it or not. It's like 60-40 that it would be helpful.
Where
or
are
not.
these 10th level policemen when we need them?
Uh,
They only
11.
come around when it doesn't matter.
16?
16. As you guys watch Barian running, start feet still moving, no longer touching the ground as he's being pulled
That's
up
not good.
towards this, and it is widening.
Okay, so it doesn't do it, for fuck's sakes.
Could you? Is dark in here?
Not really.
Do we have a lasso?
Wouldn't you know?
Um,
How far off the ground is he?
Like 4 feet.
All right, Dre's gonna run in.
Drae, make me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh fuck! If only I could have seen what kind
As
of
you
a
go,
saving throw it required. My plan, whether I get to do it or not, is to grab him and hook my feet on a statue.
ooh.
He's near the middle of the room.
There's no statues in the middle at all.
No statues in the middle of the room. It was the safest place to run through.
Well, in that case,
Wisdom save!
yeah, I guess I'll just try and yank him down. 9.
Okay, as you're
Unless, am I within 10 feet of Lorelei?
Not by now. You would have ran out into the
Like,
road.
when do I have to make it?
This thing is like 100 feet long. You said a football field,
Okay,
and we're in the middle.
Would a 12 succeed?
No.
Okay, then it doesn't matter.
as you're running for your brother, you get next to him. You're leaping to tackle him through the center as you stop, fingertips still a few inches from your brother, and start also
This is bad.
upwards.
Help!
I hold my horse's reins. And I look up.
Hold your horses, Yaikzal.
I will hold it very tight.
As Kana goes sprinting into the room. Bang! Barian!
No, don't!
That is a natural 1. As she's about 4 steps in. Drag! Barian! No! 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 Just getting higher and higher.
Alright, I'll do it. Lorelei's gonna go in.
Make me a wisdom saving throw.
25.
As you manage to keep your footing, you can
I
feel
can
this
fly.
pulling across you. And as you look, your vision kind of shifts and it doubles, and you can see your companions laying on the ground. And you watch something being pulled out of them that looks like them, that's going up towards this yawning black pit in the ceiling now.
Can I grab them?
Kana is nearby if you want to reach up and try to grab onto her.
Yeah.
Make me a religion check.
Near between the shoes here.
I want some music.
12.
You
As
have
you
your
can-
flash of genius.
9. It was 22.
Okay.
No,
No, it's higher than
27.
that. Okay.
27. As you can feel this thing pulling away from you, trying to grab your hand is kind of passing through. There's some substance to it, and you pray for aid here, and are answered somewhat. You may spend a spell slot to try and use your magic to pull them back. The higher the slot you spend, the better your odds. What would you
is
like
this
to
for
spend?
everyone or for just one?
For the more people you're going after, the worse your odds are. And you could also spend more than one slot. The more you put into this, the better your odds. The more you're trying to pull down, the worse your odds. But Tulnir is willing to use your magic to help pull them back.
Uh-huh. I love making decisions with no knowledge of the math.
Thank you.
Welcome to
Yondu.
this city.
Yeah, I'm going.
If you want some idea of it, like with a first level spell slot, you have about a 5% chance of bringing all of them down. With a 9th level spell slot, you're at about a 30% chance of bringing them all down.
Oh, so you'd have to use multiple spell slots.
No, you.
Burn it all.
Do it.
I'll use a 7 and an 8.
Actually, I'm a 22. A 7 and an 8. Go ahead and roll me a D100.
That should get us up
I'll
to
let you
about
add your
50%.
wisdom to it.
Times 10?
No.
Yeah, times 20. It just didn't say it.
Oh, that makes you an easy 50, Yondu. Stop buttering
93.
yourself.
That was for me.
93. Listen here, I'm going to jump in anytime I could portray myself as being called
No.
attractive. I am incredibly vain.
It was for me.
A 93. That's awful. As you.
Oh, you do high bad?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
As you push the magic into the air and start trying to grasp against them.
Wait, add my wisdom?
No, subtract.
Okay, so 83.
Juice.
That is enough to make it better. As you slow their ascent, they are still being pulled up.
Help!
You might have to dump more power. Can I also dump?
You seeing what's happening is enough of a jolt for you now to be able to see your body below you. If you want to try to tether yourself with your own magic, I will give you a similar sort of roll as she had.
Also, Yondu said, "Where's my runa redeem?" Because we didn't.
Oh!
If you, today's the only day. If you get another boys posture check, I'll do it.
For free?
Did we get a
No.
boys posture check?
Yeah, but
Oh, hydrate,
For 100?
juice. I don't have water or anything.
I will stretch for 100 just because we forgot it today.
Oh.
Barian sees that he's probably gonna die. Do I recognize anything more about this spell?
Give me just a moment. Let's do a posture check. And I need a drink. I will.
Hold on. I'm
know
gonna.
you want.
Yondu is Yondu's watching.
Yeah, yeah.
Yondu, if you could give us advantage on some of this shit that we're doing
That would
right
be
now,
great.
there's a little button where you can spend 5,000 points. We could really use it.
There's.
She did a runa
okay,
posture stretch.
There's
roll
boys stretch,
Yeah.
boys
Okay.
hydrate, runa juice, boys posture.
He says, "You know what, Daniel? Because you asked.
Negative. He's gonna give us.
Let's see it coming through.
Can I get advantage on my D100?
Do you
check?
want to give it to him, or do you want to give it to her,
Or me.
or you?" Yes.
Don't be a dick, Dan.
About what?
You're not being a dick, don't
Okay,
you?
It's for
Dan
Daniel.
gets advantage.
All right.
Advantage.
So that's the first time it's
I'm
been
dumping a 9th, a 7th, and 2/5.
Okay.
It's a weird
Uh,
specific array.
That's 17, 20, or 26 levels
Roll
of
me a
spells.
D100 twice and keep the lower.
What is my percentage with that? Do you have a D100?
A 9th.
With 26 spell slots.
You're doing a. What are you spending in?
9th, 7th, and 2/5.
9, 7, 2/5.
And do I get any more insight into what this is that's happening?
Not really more insight. You are at 55, 60.
Holy shit.
Did you know you get subscriber recaps to see what you did
On
for the
Twitch.
channel? I watched 16 hours and 12 minutes.
39.
Crazy.
Do I
I-
minus my intelligence?
You do not.
Okay, so 39.
And you had advantage
And I'll
from
roll
Yondu.
again. But low is good. Okay.
It is good.
56.
So 39.
39 is enough as you shunt the magic out of yourself and start looping like chains as it coils down, connects to your body, and starts to pull
Thank
you
you,
back.
Yondu.
As you find yourself blacking out for a moment and laying face down on the cold stone here, like trying to push yourself up.
Come on, we've got to go.
What are you doing?
There's still 2 people that are in it.
Yondu said, "Love you, Daniel. Big fan."
Laurel, can
Thanks,
Oh,
Yondu.
no, just Drae.
can I see a like power source, like Like, what's causing this marble to wreak havoc?
It's not a marble, it is a black spot, like a void.
Oh, sorry.
This is vaguely gravitational.
Like, did I see what Barian did to set it off? Is there something...
It seems to have been when he went across the middle. This
Well...
activated.
I'm not sure how to get people through.
We can't.
Well, I'm in my body. I'm not being pulled, right?
You're not being pulled.
Yeah, I could probably walk across now.
You can.
Yeah, but they can't. And we don't...
As, there is still Drae and Kana drifting upwards.
You said some of the statues were moving?
Yes, they are spinning around the outside of this.
Okay,
Good rolls, well done from your hunter.
are they on a plinth or anything?
They seem to be attached to the ceiling.
The plinth.
Yes, Ruda?
I'm gonna like stand there holding my horse, like watching my friends all get closer to death. And I'm gonna like look at the house and look at everyone else and be like, don't mind them, I'm the intruder. And I'm gonna try to persuade the house to focus on me instead of everyone else.
Are you doing anything aggressive towards the house?
Yeah, I'll punch the wall. I'm pretty strong.
I don't think there's a stat for this. Make me an intimidation check.
Okay. Wow, it's crazy we don't have anyone else that can give me advantage right now. Woo! Not that dice. We've seen
I'm
it
gonna-
fail too many times.
Well, we'll see what happens.
I have
here.
something I want to try to do, Isaac, as well.
Okay.
God, I hope. Please take me as a threat. I roar. I scream so loud.
Draconic roar rips from
Ooh!
your lungs.
It is intimidation.
Yeah.
16.
16.
So bad.
As you begin striking
Yeah.
against the
Hey.
wall,
Bit?
there is a shift. A couple of the angels seem to come lower down, some of them rising up. The pressure lessens on you as you're trying to pull them down. I need a wisdom save.
Can I hand my horse off?
Yeah?
Like, to Zago.
Yeah, what are you...
You fucking take this horse!
I have
What are
something
you doing?
I'm doing at the same time that might help her.
Okay, what are you doing?
I am going to far step up to beside one of the statues that's spinning,
Okay.
and I'm going to cast Fabricate on it.
Okay.
What save am I making?
This is a wisdom saving throw. As Daniel, you vanish, appearing in the air next to one of these statues circling on the ceiling. Fabricate, are you casting this out of something? That's normally a 10-minute casting time.
I have it in my sword.
Okay. As you begin to shift the statue, make me a spellcasting check.
15.
Against, like, what's stopping me.
The same sort of thing that has been hindering you before now, like the enchantment to keep things whole.
Okay.
17.
22.
As Yaikzal, you begin feeling this rising towards you. What are you trying to turn the statue into, Barian?
Well, it's no longer going to be attached to the roof or part of what it is. It's just going to turn into a whole bunch of square stone 2-inch cubes that'll go and be piled up in a like square on the ground.
Okay, as you transform this and you see the lines starting to cut through it, a light coming from behind them, and starts to mold like clay into these cubes that begin to fall around you as you are now falling with nothing to hold on to. You guys can see the area behind it spinning, interrupted. A 15 is a failure
I'm aware.
until it is interrupted. A 15 will succeed currently.
So I get to... I am
you
ushering
feel-
people through.
You hit your body as it's starting to fall, and you manage to catch yourself and get back to your feet.
I'm gonna burn 2 5th levels to try and pull the other 2 back.
Go ahead and roll me the D100.
Don't know why I put it down.
At a 40% chance.
17.
Okay, as you force more
Just
power
like
into it.
Iron Man, or what is it, Captain America, where he's holding the helicopter. It's like,
Yeah. You rip both of them down with a strenuous effort and they hit their bodies. You see the eyes flash open. People begin to run across.
Can I try to feel it out to see if anything happens and what they move? Like, can I,
This thing is still active. It is becoming
can I try
easier.
to put the attention on me?
The attention is on you, which has made it easier for everyone else.
Okay.
And the DC has lowered, so they are currently rolling at advantage.
Can I try to move them, like, away? Like, if I run further into the house, do I have a vibe that maybe something else will do
This
something?
thing seems a little too situated at the middle of the roof to, like, follow them
Okay.
further
So
down.
now I'm just gonna keep punching the wall and try to get people through.
As Kana props herself up, Drae, you hit your body. Kana's running for the exit here.
All over me.
Barian, what are you doing?
I'm going to just start ferrying people around.
Okay.
Yeah, Dre's running.
Dre's running. You're grabbing people. You will start to feel after about 30 seconds this suction forces. People are running across, and you guys see a couple of the champions start to
Oh no.
be pulled up. Arvina and the student seeming to weather the storm. I haven't rolled for Zago yet. Zago also weathering it, but yeah, the champions did not.
Is the
roll
horse okay?
terrific. The horse completely unaffected.
Okay, good. That means I get over it.
Yaikzal. Shadow step.
But everyone else!
Everyone's out.
As Yaikzal, 30 seconds have passed. I need another wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, I'm kind of being a nuisance.
Are you staying in there as well, Lorelai?
Yes.
Wisdom saving throw, please. Barian, are you staying in the ferry people?
I passed already, didn't I?
Yes, after 30 seconds you must attempt again.
That I'm stepping out with people if I'm
Okay.
stepped out.
19.
19
Is she by
29.
Lorelai?
29 is a success.
Is she by you?
Yeah, I'm with her.
Okay.
Okay, as
Yeah,
you
Lorelai
can
is
see-
trying to pull people through best she can.
Okay, there are 3 of the champions being
Which.
pulled towards this.
Cannon fodder!
Griffin among
Your students are next! I'm gonna run.
them. As you dash out the door, Lorelai.
Gonna burn 2 4th level spell slots
Okay.
to try
She-
and save her people.
She has to use 2 students now, because there's 3. 4 of mine have died. She has to use 2 of her students
Trying to
next.
save you.
Oh, that's also good, but I was excited for her people to die.
77.
As they continue to drift away, you manage to slow their passage, but not pull them back.
Just come. I know. But it's her students next.
Alright, yeah, I'm
And
gonna
9
leave.
became 6.
I get out and I turn to Arvina. I'm like, that's 4 of my guys. Yours are next. 2
Goon!
of them.
Goon! He pushes through the
Okay,
crowd.
wait. I want to see if Taylor Griffin
Griffin
and...
was among
Griffin
the
is
people.
among them.
Okay, he's dead.
Goon was not, but he is not answering Dre's calls.
Okay, and then who's the third? Like, was it a female or a male?
It's a female.
I'll say it's the one that was
Talk
like...
back.
Yeah, the one that talked back. Forgot her name. Good.
Tasha.
Tasha! Tasha, Griffin, and...
Gonna see if I can find
Who's
Griffin.
the...
Or
did
see
write
if
down
I
the
can
other
find
one who's
Goon.
deceased.
So it was 3, right?
Yes.
I haven't named the third one then.
Yeah. Travis was the first to die under the building.
Yep.
And then you've lost Griffin and Tasha and 1 other.
Okay.
Penelope.
Sure.
That is a 17 to try and find Goon.
Goon is sitting there just shaking his head, but also taking a breath of relief.
Good, you made it.
Okay.
I don't know how to feel about... I'm gonna take it.
I
Wanna
shot
go
the,
back in?
I
No,
shot
fuck
the,
you.
Alright, well, accept my relief.
I take my horse.
Okay, take it from Zago. Yes.
I
okay.
shut the doors of the mansion.
Okay, as you pull the doors closed.
I'm gonna look into this horse's eye. Does it seem evil?
Roll me a history check.
It's the only
could
thing
read
we
its
found
thoughts.
alive in this whole place.
You could read its thoughts.
History?
Yeah.
Oh. 3.
You're not familiar with this creature.
Well,
You have
does
no
it-
idea.
Does it seem
It looks scary.
malicious?
It looks scary. It's not trying to bite anybody, but it's a scary looking creature.
Animals are so much harder than people.
It's okay, he loves me. Does not love me.
You're lying to yourself.
I know.
All right.
I want him to love me. Well, that was
That was a mess.
a lot better than I thought it could be.
Are we gonna
Did we
recruit?
get anything of value?
We got
It's
all.
over at the horse.
We got gems and books, unless they got taken.
Are we gonna
You-
recuperate or are we gonna head out? I currently am down. I have 1/5 level.
I got this.
Two
I hold up
fourths.
like the ballista bolt that was stuck into Griffin.
We should recoup somewhere that isn't in front of
What
this
do you have
mansion.
left, Lorelei?
I am pretty trained.
What do you have left?
4, 5, 6, 9, if I had to quantify it. And a couple of lower ones.
Yeah, I'm pretty much drained of everything except for 1/5 and 2/4.
I did nothing.
Yeah.
Took a rest. As Barry and Two
I
will
took a
speak
big
up,
risk.
we could go towards the calling I'm hearing. It feels safe at least. I'm not sure I agree with that sentiment.
Who's that? Is it Arvina?
Arvina.
I also don't think it's safe. But where else do we have to go?
Sleep.
So, Arvina, either we go towards that or you find us another home.
How long have we been here today?
The whole day, right?
Most of the day.
We could just rest in the courtyard and go in the morning.
I don't like resting out in the open like this.
Especially in front of a mansion that thinks we're intruders.
Back into the street before is probably worse.
To the garden?
She looks over. There's no longer all the statues like gathered against the doorway.
What if they're just waiting to surprise us?
Who knows where they could be? We know they're there is the problem. There's also those friends we met in here who got away.
Yeah, we kind of beat the shit out of them.
But they've had a day to recover.
Did you prepare your...
I guess this is where we have to be.
Or did you use your spell slot?
I don't want to sleep out in the open in this
No.
garden. I say
No,
we try
I'm
to
out
find
of
another
slots
building
for
and
it.
clear it of
Okay.
danger.
I think
You should
if
insert
we're not
first.
comfortable here, then we push forward.
Yep.
Alright, well, my vote is for a building as opposed to following the calling in his head.
Sure.
Is there another building we could use?
There's gotta be one somewhere.
There's a whole ring of city.
Okay, can we try and find the closest building that we could board up and go in?
Someone roll me a luck die.
Natural 20.
Oh yeah, little did you know, high sucks.
That is how luck dice work, is I choose whether high is low or low is high.
Okay,
But
you
you
gotta
choose
tell us
before,
first.
I choose before. I do not tell you beforehand.
I don't care about
The reason I
performance.
choose that is so that you cannot predict what the result of the luck die is.
So,
Okay, so what was bad?
As you guys go searching through the city for a likely spot to rest,
Oh look, a house!
you guys come across the garrison. It seems well fortified. It would be easily defended, large enough for your group.
Seems easily defended and
Sounds
large
like a
enough for our
trick.
group.
sounds like we rolled really bad and you were just, there's a whole army of dead skeletons. And we're like, wow, home sweet back!
Surprise, motherfucker!
Alright, Arvina?
How did they get machine guns?
I think it's one of your...
Yep, 2 of her.
Candy Apple or whatever your name is.
As she will look over and pick out one of the male students to go forward. She
Your
does
name's
not
Candy
choose
Apple?
Cherry.
Oh.
I like candy apple. But she's not as
As,
sweet.
One of the students will walk
She's one of
forward
those like sour cherries.
and
she's
begin
a cream
looking
apple.
over the door, and Arvina will go, we don't have time for that, try the handle.
Granny Smith.
As he will reach out, grab the handle. It's locked.
Oh.
Is it?
Rattles the handle. Yeah,
Break a window.
they're arrow slits.
Squeeze through.
I'm not that skinny.
I can help with that.
I'll go to unlock the door.
Is someone able to...
I'll unlock the door.
Thank
You
you.
don't get to unlock the door.
Okay,
Don't tell me what to do.
then
I
stop
was
telling
torturing the wizard. And I'll walk up.
You step up and
Alright, unlock it.
pull out your thieves' tools.
I hand it to her.
It's a guy. I don't
All wizards are women, don't you know
know how
that?
to use these.
We should learn then.
I don't think that now is really the...
Where else are you gonna do it? You want to do it before you die, right?
Barian for support. You seem reasonable most of the time.
Does he?
I've been told to be quiet.
I'm laughing. Yaikzal's laughing so hard at this.
Arvina, if he insists that we all stand here in the midst of this street...
Just
let
try
us-
it. It's not that hard.
I'm going to poke Drae in the back of the head.
There you go. Just feel her out.
Continuously, every
Yeah.
second.
You
while-
feel how her innards have
while
like a little
he's
bit of
doing-
give to them?
What are you...
You just want to lead
What is
into
this to you?
Okay. As Barian is...
They're stuck.
You're being so rough with her.
They're stuck.
Oh my god, give her a rest.
As
Sorry.
he lets go and they just hang in the lock.
I'm so sorry, and I stroke the handle. I caress the knob as I extract myself.
They're a little stuck. You have to like give them a
Sorry, it's a
pull.
little awkward. This doesn't happen to me, I promise, it was him. Alright, let's start over.
Okay. Make me a dexterity saving throw first.
No. 23.
Okay. As you hear a slight sound and look back, and you can see coming down the street is some sort of like metal automaton of some sort. Not the intricate clockwork that you guys saw before. This is like a rough melding of magic, and the hand swings forward. It's just a lump, like just a blob as it swings, and you see a couple of shards of metal as you across the door beside where you were moments ago.
Alright, gotta work faster.
What are you guys doing? As you can see this thing approaching, and more spikes rippling across it. As make me a Thieves Tools check.
I am gonna hand the horse off to Zago again. He's basically a baby.
I gotta
so-
fight too.
What are you gonna do,
Just
huh?
let the thing run off.
27.
No! You have fun. I take it.
What are you guys doing as this thing is rapidly approaching you as a group? You're getting successfully through the lock and starting to open it for people to go through.
Leave him to me. I draw my,
All right. Are you running up and attacking it with your knife?
I didn't mean that. Someone help me.
Yes, Daniel.
Does it look like it has eyes?
Yes. It has eye holes.
Like has blindness, deafness?
I hold.
Hey, what's
I
the saving throw?
hold. It's
I
off to
got
where we go.
Just give me a second.
I'm gonna go to Arvina and be like, "You're going inside first, right?"
As she motions to the same person who tried the door.
It's open, right?
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna give her the horse
Okay.
and say, "Don't let this horse go, miss."
This
It's
makes
Constitution
me deeply
save.
uncomfortable. She holds.
It's Constitution.
Constitution. That is a 18.
Fails.
As you watch the thing, the steps slow as it loses its sureness and its footing. This buys you guys a few moments to get some people funneling in here, as the student is going to push open the door as you finish unlocking it and stumble into this guardhouse.
Okay.
I'm gonna let people in. Horse and Arvina first. Like, if people try to go in, she's like, "No, it's not."
Okay, we get another save after those two.
And I'm gonna prepare.
Okay.
Lorelai's going to charge it while it's incapacitated and stab it with her knife.
Go ahead and roll a hit with advantage.
I'll run up with her if she's running up.
Sure. Yeah.
Ah! You run right past her. Okay. It's 2 10s for a 18 to hit.
That will just hit.
I will
Continue.
pump a.
Oh, Hive Tyrant said no notification on Twitch, and I completely forgot today was Wednesday. I'm sorry I missed you guys. Yeah, you made it.
How?
Good to see you,
You,
Hive Tyrant.
you can't miss next week.
Yeah.
It's my birthday
In
next
fact, you're gonna
week.
watch twice next week. 2 devices.
I'm gonna pump a second level spell into it.
But it is Runa's birthday, so be there or be square.
Be there or I'll hate you, more like. I won't hate. That's a strong word. Despise.
Despise. Damage, please, from our cleric come paladin. Are you smiting?
Second level smite, yeah.
Okay. Yes, Hive Tyrant, her birthday is next month. Well, is it your actual birthday?
Yeah,
next day?
on Wednesday. It's my actual birthday.
18 points of damage.
Okay, as you stab with this knife, barely a dent on it, but you watch the holy energy flow through you in a way you're really not used to, as it lights across where you hit and spreads along the metal that makes up this thing and into the workings where they meet. As that is damage. Yaikzal.
I'm gonna go for a punch,
Okay.
but actually witch bolt.
Oh, okay. Roll the hit.
You have advantage.
You do, yeah.
That's
Hypturn says, I printed a crystal skull and I'm wiring it and some really cool lights. Finally got the sculpture ready to look at me. Oh, that's super exciting. I love it.
That is 23
You
to
hit.
hit.
Immediately following that, hey, would you like a glowing crystal skull for your birthday, Runa? So we'll have to
Yes!
store something to get him for next Wednesday, though.
Absolutely.
It sounds like a 23 will hit.
23, that's 3d12 of lightning damage.
Roll it up.
And, you know, because he's metal, so I thought maybe lightning. I didn't roll above a 6. Holy shit! 9?
9 lightning damage as you have this glowing bolt connecting the two of you, energy coursing into it. It takes 9 damage, plus an additional 5.
Yeah! I'm so smart!
14 lightning damage to the creature. As it's going to take a swing at each of you.
Disadvantage.
Correct. That turned a natural 20 into a natural 1.
Woo!
Good to go.
So that misses Lorelei. And
Not 20,
a
not 20.
14 to hit Yaikzal.
Nope.
Okay, as you duck under the swing. Yes, Daniel.
I'm also doing something if
Okay.
I can.
What do you? Oh, it gets a saving throw against blindness, deafness at the end of its turn.
Yeah, go ahead. Does it have advantage?
It does have advantage against magic. Yeah.
Okay.
That is a 21.
It comes back. It's no longer blind or deafened.
As it turns and looks down at the two of you now.
I spawn a shadow spawn
Okay.
in a flanking position across from Yaikzal, or across from Lorelei.
They spawn next to you, so it'll have to run up. but
Sure,
it's not
it
difficult
runs
to
up
run. Yeah.
into this beside Lorelei.
Okay.
It's in flanking.
The sentinel will get an attack opportunity when it tries to move well near it. Does not need to leave its reach.
I can't go in a way so that I can come around from the other side.
That would require a fair bit of movement. You wouldn't have known this, but these things are meant to hold the line.
Okay, I'll just attack it then.
Dre's trying to sneak up on it, or at least sneak like.
I'm not going to
Just
move so that it
throwing
gets an opportunity
distance of
attack.
You wouldn't have known this. That's a 12 to hit the shadow.
Misses. Okay, so then I'm in a flanking position then.
Okay.
Okay.
Unless one of you can meet me at Nate Main Campus on Friday.
3 natural 20.
I probably can.
Crit.
That will hit.
Okay, so that's going to be 12 necrotic damage. And
Monday.
Alex.
3.
It loses 3 strength.
Okay. As the necrotic energy seems to interact with the lightning and foil the system inside, as it loses some strength.
Yeah.
I
Can Dre sneak up? Sorry, within throwing distance.
Yes, definitely. Go ahead and roll the hit. You do have to move, so you're not at advantage.
Like bonus action sneak.
Yeah, there's enough. Like with the credit penalty, make me a stealth check.
You get to choose because I like
Natural
2 of
one.
these colors.
20.
Oh fuck! Shit. Either green or white.
You know what?
I like both, and I don't want to choose.
That's a 22 to hit.
A 22 will hit.
Woo!
I don't want to roll this many dice.
Road. Brody. Is he gone?
Green looks cool.
He has headphones on.
Cool. Cool. Very exciting.
99 plus 25 is
Okay, green. I do
54
like green.
psychic damage.
Okay.
So much.
And then 23 to hit. Or no, 21 to hit.
Okay.
With the second throw.
21 will hit.
1, 1, 2, 2. It's 18 points of psychic damage on 5d.
That will hit. Yeah. Alright. Okay. That buys enough time for people to get in. Are you guys staying out and fighting this thing?
How does
or
it look?
retreating in? It is looking bloodied.
Okay, let's go for another round. If we see something else come, we can run.
Also, I'm gonna be the last one in because I'm gonna hold this witch's bolt as long as I can.
Okay. Okay, that brings us to the creature then, or
Lorelei?
Lorelei.
Also, I don't anything anything is professional to me. I have no frame of reference. I bet it's great.
She's excited.
Can I get flanking with anyone?
You are flanking with
You are
my
fighting
shadow
with the
spawn.
shadow.
23 to hit.
23 will hit.
Another second level smite.
Go ahead and roll damage.
Let's go.
As your god once again.
Tulier's vengeance will wreak havoc on your mechanical soul. 6 plus
I can totally see Lorelai saying that.
5, yeah, 6 plus
Hari's like in her bed. She's like, I just felt hot.
19 points of piercing and radiant damage.
As this once again covers it over.
Stab into its neck
in the
as it
piercing
spurts oil all over my face.
It's not an oil-based construct.
It is now.
As I
You
think
make
Yaikzal
it.
also gets to go and continue her damage from here.
Yeah, D12.
Ah!
3 of them.
No, it's just one.
What? No. Which bolt? It's
Yeah.
3d12.
No, it's the same amount of damage you use.
Oh, but it. Oh,
It's always
Well-
3d12.
my first dice. One dice. Ah! 6!
Alex,
Mhm.
you could not have made your second attack because you need a bonus action to pull your sword back, and you used it to.
Alright, give it 18 health back.
So, I can't roll. That was 10. 10 damage.
Okay, 10 damage.
It's
Of
15.
which is 15, yeah.
15 as you
Doesn't matter, I'm rolling like
continue to pour lightning into it.
It's going
You
now.
can,
As
oh no, you have to use your action.
it
Wait.
is going. What are you doing?
Ah!
Screaming, I see.
Yeah, obviously.
Alright.
I'm gonna turn into my dragon!
You wielder.
Okay. As your body starts to shift and morph, there's the uncomfortable cracking as your bones reset. Your features become more draconic. As the creature is going to use its storm of blades. As you watch the magically connected parts of it fling off, it turns into this cloud of metal that spreads around you guys around it. How far away is Drae?
20 feet.
Okay, then everybody except for Barian, please make me a dexterity saving throw. My parent says, I'm taking business administration, human resource management, but having more fun teaching myself electrical engineering. So far I've learned how to make all my lights turn on except my UV one, and I need more power for those. Oh, that's cool. That
Nice.
stuff does sound like a lot of fun.
21.
21 is a success.
18
Is a failure.
and a 9.
Failure.
18 is a failure on the shadow spawn.
Okay. As the storm of blades.
You baby, you're a storm of blades.
I love Yaikzal being a horse girl. But it's a demonic, fiery horse.
That is 45 slashing damage on a failure.
22.
22
0.
on a success. And 0 to Yaikzal, who is like jump spinning matrix style, like dancing in the storm of blades that
Lightning's
whips
still
around this thing.
attached.
Still attached to this
And
thing.
it's definitely like this the entire time.
And as it reforms, it's going to make its 2 attacks.
Well, there's a bonus action.
Was a bonus action.
Oh my god.
Yaikzal, that is a 16 to hit you.
Nope.
And Lorelai, that is a 21 to hit you.
That hits.
I'm gonna take the damage.
You're gonna take the damage for her?
Yeah, fuck him.
Hey, your gloves flash as you feel pain.
No, so I'm holding it like this.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what does it say? It is, allow me!
That is 19 bludgeoning
Minus
damage from
6
it.
is 13.
Half
Ha-
is...
Oh, it's halved and then minus 6.
Oh, yeah, sorry. So
19 to 8 to 2.
Nice. I have so many resistance.
As
Barian.
Barian is up.
Barian is going to move up his 50 feet to get to the spot adjacent to where the shadow spawn was flanking with Lorelai.
Mhm.
Use his action to create a shadow spawn in that space, and then use far step to step back to where it was.
Okay, are you going the long way around it to avoid an opportunity attack?
Can I get there with 50 feet of movement?
With 50.
What are you taking opportunity attack from?
He's a sentinel.
If you move around this
Ah.
thing, I can also tell you. 50's cutting it close.
Just,
No,
can I or can I not?
you cannot.
Okay, I will take the opportunity.
All right. 12.
Misses.
Oh.
All right, so then
Little-
Barian gets up.
Little old me.
Shadow Spawn's
Hey, I
there.
took it.
Barian far steps back, just outside of the range that he knows where the thing.
Right. As the elf shadow steps out,
And it will make an
next to it,
attack.
and you vanish from your spot, reappear 25 feet away.
7-6.
I'm assuming an 11 doesn't hit.
An 11 does not hit.
It's my turn.
Okay, Lorelei.
You have advantage.
Faces all.
Hive Tyrant says I have this really awesome project coming up.
Scratched and
Airbrush
sliced.
painting with a ghost image in a wood frame. There's a UV light buried inside to illuminate the ghost image. Probably take an entire winter. That sounds super cool. What? I gotta see like a concept for this. That looks cool. That looks
5
cool,
and
man.
a 9, so that is a 17 to hit.
A 17 will miss.
Go!
And you're stabbing and it just off the side. A burst of of divine energy off the tip, but not enough to drain you.
Drae and Yaikzal.
So,
Nice little-
all of my notes hate me. What's my arm called again? It is... I don't have it
I
anymore.
remember.
Facial prosthetic or
Yeah,
something?
yeah. I've been looking for it, and my notes are just like, oh, you wanted that?
The Frost Fister.
Fuck. Glacial armor?
That's not it, but I'm gonna see if
the Frost
Everglacier
Fister.
Prothestis.
Thank
That
you.
was so close. I was so close.
The Icy Impaler.
Everglacial...
Everglacier
Glacier...
Prothesis, which is
Don't tell anyone else.
Prothesis. So Prothesis.
The Arctic Ass Grabber.
Anyways.
Pros.
P-R-O-S.
Thesis.
T-H-E-S-I-S. Thank you, ever.
Welcome. The Frost Fister from Hive Tyrant. That sounds so wildly different than what
Yeah,
actually
it's
is.
great.
Frosty
Poor
Fister,
Big Red.
I just wanna feel your finger in
Alright, I'm gonna...
Alex.
3D12.
Okay, roll it up.
Not that one.
I didn't look. Whatever you filled that in with.
12.
Okay.
2.
Oh.
12!
Oh.
26!
31 lightning damage
What?
blasted
31.
against
Oh,
it.
26 on 3D.
pretty good.
12.
Pretty good.
Did Drae get to go?
Nope.
Go, Drae.
Wait.
Oh, what are you doing, lady?
You can, I'm...
19 to hit.
A 19 will hit.
I'm gonna dodge.
Good job.
Bonus action dodge.
I think you need to use a key point. to do
Yeah,
that.
you do.
Yeah, one key point. It's one of the most powerful. It's a great ability.
60 points of psychic damage.
Okay.
And bonus action.
Will hit.
Say 19 to hit again.
How do you want to do this?
Fucking demolished it.
Gonna wait for Lorelei to stab it and kill it.
Okay. You're holding. Lorelei rolled a hit.
19 to hit as
That
well.
will hit as she stabs in, focused on her blade, doesn't notice the black flash above her that through the head of the construct as it falls backwards.
Good job! It's like... oh, it's...
I never felt so alive.
You killed
Is
it!
this how you feel every fight?
No!
Oh.
I feel worse!
Can you guys get inside already?
Yeah!
The Shadow
I'm
Spawn.
standing guard by the door.
I'm gonna take a gear from it.
The Shadow Spawn is gonna walk past around Drae, and you feel like a cold presence as it walks basically through around you.
Take his skull.
Is it sinking back into you?
outside of my skull.
No, it stays around.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I specifically said these are not gear-like.
What's
the
it made out of? It's no oil, no
It
gears.
is just like circular joints, and there's some space that was held
Take a
together by
joint.
magic.
Take a joint.
I don't know. Is there a souvenir I can take?
If you reach down and grab, you can pull off a chunk of it as it comes apart into one of the pieces that flew around it in its storm of blades.
Yeah.
Sure.
It's sharp, but you have a it's about this long, a little bit jagged, and fairly thin and razor sharp.
Wrap it in like fabric.
I don't have any.
Guys, get in.
I'm good. I take it off my scarf and I wrap it.
Okay.
And I run in.
Do we have to give this to
No.
As you dash inside the building, and Kanar is going to close the door behind you guys.
I'm gonna go to my horse. It's not my horse.
Can we just give this building a quick once over to see what we're working with?
Yeah, make an investigate.
Baby, are you okay?
15?
I hit it
26.
26, you take a quick once over. There doesn't seem to be anything immediately dangerous in this building. It is well fortified. You do find the remains of people who were in it beforehand. They are skeletons, just kind of barely holding together at this point. Their
Okay.
gear long wasted away. What were you asking, Runa?
Are you okay? I'm gonna feed it meat.
Can I identify the horse?
Make me a history check.
Oh no, with the spell.
You can cast Identify on it, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna try a ritual.
It will have no effect. This
Okay,
is not a
I'm
magic
gonna
item.
try to do a history.
She's doing everything
15.
to be in this horse's
20.
favor.
Okay. You start to have a memory of hearing about something like this. You think it was called a nightmare?
Night.
I think this is called a nightmare.
They are a fiendish steed from the Seven Hells.
you would know this.
Can I make a check?
She would know it's a fiend.
They're undead!
Yeah, if they give you advantage on a history check, go for it.
Yeah. I hope she fails. I hope she's too obsessed. Natural 20!
You...
She's like, oh, I
the
know what
name?
it
I've
is.
always wanted one of these.
You've never seen one, but you fill in the knowledge. Yeah, this is a fiendish sort of horse. They have the ability to travel through the ethereal plane and take their rider with them. They can make their rider immune to fire while you're on their back. They are not very friendly creatures and rarely accept a rider. They usually have to be like forced into a contract or something, although there are a number of fiends that ride them, like Narzargon, I think is what they're called, is like the fiendish paladin.
Do you want to make a contract?
Do you want to make a contract?
I have so many things to offer.
Come on, let's go and ride. I still have 3 of my limbs. You can't have them.
Towards you. Seems to anticipate your offer.
Okay, I got a nat 20. Do I have any idea of what they like?
I mean...
I have a question.
The Seven Hells is always hungry for souls.
I'm sorry, mine's already
Based on my knowledge of what I had worked on for pact magic and contract magic, because
Yep.
I had taken an interest in that, would I know anything about what it might be looking for or something like that? Anything advantageous?
Nightmares are not usually the ones doing the pact making. They usually are steeds, unless they're free. They're just like forces of
Help.
evil in the area they are. Like, usually it would be whatever rides it that is
Let's talk about
making a
pacts,
deal for it.
baby.
Okay, I would tell her that. I'm like, maybe if you offer it, like if it'll serve you for a set amount of time or something, you could offer it the flesh of the people you kill, or
Let's talk
Do you-
about
do you
pacts.
or
wanna-
freedom, or you could offer
Talk
freedom
about-
after a certain amount of time.
Do you want to eat my enemies?
I have to go look at the entry.
Do you want to eat my enemies?
Jesus Christ.
So
Ew.
glad that costume's gone.
For free?
Are you stuck, step horse?
Hey!
You look stuck in that saddle.
Hey, I didn't know I could ride.
Right.
You started it!
Yep, I did. Oh no.
It's tongue lolls out and kind of tastes across the air. I need you to make me a persuasion check.
Hey, Hive Tyrant.
That's step hive tyrant to you.
Hi, you got 5,000 points.
Turns out she's so cheerful she offers up the flesh of her victims. It's a little scary, not gonna lie.
I mean, she
Hive tyrant, for an advantage, we will give you the moderator role on our Discord as step hive tyrant.
Yep, yeah. I run it. I'll give it to you. You will, for sure.
Yeah.
I really don't want to set the expectation that if people want to do this,
Hey,
we
this
bribe
is a
them
thing
into
with us. This
doing
isn't
it.
you.
No one's here.
This is different Discord thing. You get
I'm
the
giving
the moderator role as step.
9, 8, 7.
Hive tyrant, we're counting on you. If this is a nightmare,
Have
a
you
demon
even told
horse.
him what you're asking for? Does he know about it?
Advantage to see if I can persuade this
There is
horse.
a thing you can spend channel points on to give someone advantage.
We're
once
trying
per
to get a
game, or
demon
give
horse.
NPCs disadvantage more than once per
It's
game.
called a nightmare. 'cause
He's 300 points short, but if you give
I
me credit, I'll
cannot.
pay
It's
as soon
not
as
a
I
thing
have
we
five.
can
I'm
do.
afraid you need to have the points.
Damn it!
Runa.
If you got here earlier in the stream, you'd have the points.
That was,
Fucking meant to be.
As you see a fiery excitement in the eyes of the nightmare, it looks forward to many an enemy to feast upon. You have the knowledge, however, that it will take some killing to keep this thing satisfied. No peaceful life for you in the near future.
this thing's.
What term do you offer it?
Okay, explain. What do you mean?
How
How
long
long?
do you wish to try and contract the nightmare for? Your
You rolled an extra 20.
remaining
I
mortal
can't have it
lifespan?
forever, right?
You may ask for your mortal lifespan.
Mortal
It will
lifespan.
expect a higher number of sacrifices in that case.
That's so cool.
You're only gonna live to 70 anyways.
My lifespan.
Alright.
Hey, I want to buy more gladiators.
Guys,
No reason.
so what is your offer it?
The flesh of my enemies.
Are you sure?
I don't know what else to offer it. She's like holding its face.
I mean, maybe if it's asking for that, it's not, you know, maybe there's lots of other horses. I can find you.
But
We
this
could-
one's red and fiery.
We could dye a black horse's hair red just for you. It'll be just the same.
Please.
We could
think
even
this is a
sharpen
great
its
place
teeth. I
to
think
end.
that's a exploitation of animals or something. We'd have to put a little disclaimer before every episode of this campaign, but
I
I'd do it for you.
I look at it, and I put my hands out, and I'm like, my mortal lifespan.
As the head will come down,
Can I hold its face? Is it
and
letting?
it will press its forehead against your hand. The burning mane
And eat your other
does
arm.
no damage to you.
And a flash of fire.
And then it gives you a firearm.
I have a horse.
No, you have a demon.
Do indeed. Hive Tyrant said, I sent the net 20 through wishful vibes, so Runa's gonna have a massive uptick in her highly mortality rate is what I'm seeing. Yes, that's where we're gonna end tonight.
I'm gonna say it right now.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm also gonna make a note. I suddenly am gonna be taking on more admissions to go kill things. Like it's gonna be a weekly hunt for people.
As
I
that is
will-
where we're going to end off this evening, folks. Yaikzal having made a pact with the
It's
nightmare.
my second one.
Yes,
I'll
it
hunt
is.
down your bandit encampment for free.
It's like, oh, bandits have dropped
Thank
nearly
you
400% in the area.
very much for joining us.
Yeah, thank
we will be back next Wednesday, 6 to 10 p.m. Mountain Standard Time.
Actually, before that, this Friday,
This
November
Friday.
4th, we have our Adventure Talks episode from 7 to 8 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. We're having a guest simmer, our friend. Come check that out.
Yeah.
And then Mondays, me and Alex will be playing some more Pokemon. So if you guys want to come out and hang out,
That's also 6 to 10.
yeah, 6 to 10 on Mondays. So
Oh, yeah.
come see us.
Hive Tyrant says, glad I caught the end at least. Love you guys. Love you too, Hive Tyrant. And yeah,
Thank you
be
so much.
there on Friday. It's going to be a blast. We haven't had Simro on, and we've hung out with him before. So this will be the person we know best who we've had on. Hive Tyrant, we talked to you a bit. We knew you before this happened, but this is the person we talked the most on the show. Yes, true enough.
And we'll be so dressed up because we're all going dancing after.
We are going dancing after, yeah. Okay, folks, so what we're going to do, we're going to end the show. I'm going to run a quick 1-minute ad, and then we're going to raid somebody, so stick around for that, and we'll see you all this Friday. Signing off.
Pretty good.
Bye!